and welcome to the glorious Roundhouse in North London's Camden Town as we await the start of the 21st British Academy Children's Awards, hosted by the multi-talented Doc Brown.
As you can hear, the atmosphere in here is ridiculous. Everyone is so excited, and it's that one night of the year when all the stars of children's film, television and games get to stay up way past their bedtime and enjoy all the very best from on-screen over the past 12 months.
That's right, and as soon as the stars step off stage clutching their shiny masks, Lindsey and I will be lucky enough to chat to them first.
That is a little bit later on, but first, as you can see, we are on the luscious red carpet, which can only mean one thing. Should we chit-chat to the stars?
Let's do it. First arrived Dr. Ranch and Andy Day. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
You guys both look so suave, so beautiful. We're all standing here like we're in a band.
Yeah.
Which is
Come
nice.
on now, you.
We've got a question from Delia, who's age 8. She says, what was your favourite subject at school?
Oh, that's a good one. I have to say drama.
Yeah,
I did,
of course.
yes, I enjoyed drama. A bit of history too, I quite enjoy my history.
I want to win a BAFTA because Henry is the best show on telly.
Kerry's come in her PJs. Explain why.
I present the CBBS bedtime hour, so I've come ready for bed because obviously I never stay up beyond 7 o'clock.
This is amazing, though.
It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it loud?
So cute,
They're going
these
wild.
kids. I know, they're screaming at you. Like One Direction have come in and then they go, who are you?
I saw
And you're
that.
like, I do the voice. And they're like, oh, right. And then one boy was asking me so many questions and then he went, okay, you can sign it.
Tilly, I've got to ask you, as plus ones go, what's Dad like?
He's a bit annoying, yeah, he is a nightmare sometimes. I like bringing my siblings most
All the
of the time.
time.
But yeah,
That's your job, that's your role.
That's my job. That's a dad's job.
You look at what CBBC are doing, what Cartoon Network are doing, like the quality level is above and beyond anything I experienced as a kid.
Hello, everybody! This set was amazing!
Thank you so much for having us at your school.
Please, can you welcome Leona Bond from Walker?
And action.
Alice would like to know, what is the hardest bit about making the next step?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the 21st British Academy Children's Awards. Yes. Yes. So happy to be back. Third time lucky. As ever, we are here to celebrate the achievements of our peers, congratulate them on their triumphs, and of course, master the art of hiding our own jealousy and bitter resentment at losing. No? Okay. Just me on that one. Can we make some noise for the amazing nominees in the house? We've got some incredible talent in here. Such a wealth of talent in this room tonight. It's incredible. It's actually quite emotional for me on a personal level. You know, as a parent of two children, aged 10 and 8, I want to take this opportunity to say to all the professionals in this room, thank you for looking after my kids through a decade of my hangovers. I really, sometimes to like midday, 1 p.m. I really appreciate all of your work. It's incredible. You don't know how much support you give to parents. I'm just going to tell you that now. I want to show my appreciation. Like for example, Xander and Chris Tullican. Make some noise for these guys. The original power couple. The Van Tullikai, as I call them. Thank you for teaching my kids stuff and discussing things that I have not got the balls to discuss with them myself yet. I appreciate it. And big up everyone from the Horrible Histories crew. Where are they at? Woo! Yes. So much respect for you guys, man. At a time where the future is uncertain, you know, and the daily nature of life becomes harder and harder for a parent to explain to his kids. You know, thank you for reminding us how nuts the world used to be, you know? I appreciate that. And yeah, no, seriously. And I don't know if there's anyone from the writing team of the amazing world of Gumball here tonight. From the bottom of my heart, can I just say thank you for making my kids remind me every day that there is content on television that is funnier in 10 minutes than Daddy has been in 8 years. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. And as a father of 2 girls as well, thank you to Naomi Wilkinson. Thank you to Leona Vaughan. Thank you to London. Thank you to Maggie Adder in Pocock. You know, for showing my daughters that girls can do whatever the hell they want. Whatever the hell they want. And kick ass at the same time. Thank you. It makes me as proud as it does fully overpowered and terrified. Thank you. A special thanks to Justin Fletcher, man. Where's the big man? Justin Fletcher in the house. Legend. Dude, thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving them the best start in life. Genuinely, and also for showing the rest of the world that it is possible to gold plate your house in BAFTAs. You know, I respect that. That's gangster. And perhaps most of all, thank you to my friend, former colleague and 4-time nominee, Ian Sterling. Yeah, thank you. Ian Sterling, who has provided my children with possibly life's most valuable lesson. Winning isn't everything. Can still be a lovable loser, is what I'm saying. It's fine. You don't have to feel bad about yourself, so thank you. Building their self-esteem. Thank you. Big up to all the innovators here as well, you know, because it's not just TV and film anymore. It's not even just video games. Content is moving on for children. You know, some of you will know about TrueTube. You know about TrueTube? Some of you, if you don't, get involved. Creating some incredible factual content online for kids. It's an online educational platform. 3 nominations tonight. 3 noms. 3 noms. For an educational online platform. That is incredible. You know what? Do you know what my educational online platform was when I was in school? It was a computer the size of a Fiat Punto, made by the BBC. You had to stick a cassette in it. It took cassettes. Take you a whole lunch break to load up 1 game, right? That was my online educational platform. It's incredible what these kids have got today. Incredible. Young people are consuming content in such a variety of ways that they get it when they want it, how they want it, whenever they want it, like whatever they want, you know? My TV smart box, is so full of the next step and We Bare Bears, Naomi's nightmares of nature. I can't even auto-record match of the day anymore. It's sickening, right? You give a kid a rope, they want to be a cowboy all of a sudden. But you know what? The content that everybody in this room has been a part of in some way, shape, or form has helped provide my kids and millions of others with a feeling of confidence. It's not just entertainment, it's deeper than that. It's confidence, it's well-being, or even just like a little smile of a day, you know? School's not easy. So I think tonight is kind of like it's our turn to shine a light on you guys and honor you, you know? Simple as that. And where better to start than with the award for those unmistakable misanthropes with no lives, no friends, and nowhere near enough recognition. Yes, it's the BAFTA Award for Writers. And to present, please welcome two best-selling authors, Tom and Giovanna Fletcher.
Thank you. Good evening.
Hi. Every great TV show starts with the writer.
Without their wild imagination, wacky inventiveness, and fantastic flights of fancy, the great kid shows we've seen on our screens this year would never have come to life.
The nominations for Best Writer are...
Writer.
Thought of using one of your stories as a basis of, I don't know, a movie?
Writing team for Horrible Histories Special.
Hamlet, set in a pride of lions. There could be an evil Uncle Lion.
It's been done. Lion King.
Well, fine then. Romeo and Juliet, the musical, but with gangs.
West Side Story.
Romeo and Juliet with garden gnomes.
Gnomeo and Juliet.
That's quite good.
Daniel Postgate, Dave Ingham for Clangers.
Yes, Small's right. There is something strange up there. Oh, no. None of the clangers like all that flashing and beeping.
Helen Blakeman for Hetty Feather.
But you said they promised her. Do you think I'm a fool? You can't play me, Feather. I always win.
You lied to me.
Call it a lesson. Learn it now, or you'll be sorry. I am watching you.
Where is he now? Grandma? Oh my gosh, Richard! Get the hunting net! He got out again!
I'm here.
Writing team for The Amazing World of Gumball.
You're lucky you're so cute. Otherwise, I'd have sold you to the freak show by now.
What's a freak show?
It's like Our Family, but people pay to see it.
And the BAFTA is awarded to...
The writing team for The Amazing World of Gumball. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you. This was kind of unexpected, so I didn't prepare anything to say. So thank you. Thank you to Cartoon Network, of course, for allowing us to do this. And thank you to our amazing team for, helping us making the show. And yeah, that's it. All right, so thank you from their side as well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great job, man. Gotta love a writing team that prepares no writing whatsoever.
Team Gumball, congratulations!
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
When you start writing an episode, I mean, where do you start? What goes on paper first? Does it go on paper? Do you type? I don't know.
Well, it often comes from like a little funny story that might have
Between
happened to
you
one of
guys?
us. Yeah, like something like a little something small that we think is funny. Like someone gives you a hug and then you don't want to hug them again, but then you have to hug them again and you can't de-hug people and stuff like that.
And
you
that's
know?
an episode done. Hello,
Right
BAFTA.
there, exactly.
See you next year with another one.
There's so much jam-packed into one episode that it kind of just zips by. So in terms of the jokes, like what happens with those? Who comes up with who's the funniest, really, in terms of the writers?
I mean, Joe
Come on.
Joe's the funniest.
Oh,
Joe's
Joe,
the
you've done
funny
well
man.
tonight.
It's always the silent ones.
No pressure.
So Joe, you're the joke king.
No, it's like a team effort. So
Yeah, modest and funny. Good.
That's really funny. Don't talk to anybody.
Good stuff.
I feel like we're watching an episode being written right now. They just have a giggle, BAFTA, done. Guys, well done. Enjoy it.
Thank you
and
so much.
good luck for the next one.
Thank you very much. We're not worthy, but thank you very much.
You are. We'll probably see you next year. So.
Same time, same place.
Right, now for the Preschool Live Action Award. When I think of preschool live action, I have to say I mainly think about walking my daughter to nursery and suddenly needing the toilet and her having to poo in a bush, you know? But this is more about television content for little ones, you know, featuring real live human beings. That's what it means. And to present fresh out of Strictly and onto the stage, show some love for the wonderful Laura Whitmore.
Good evening, everyone. Well, this year's nominations are as varied as they are brilliant. From dinosaurs to two fun-loving twins, from a series of singing and signing to a land over the hill and far, far away. Let's have a closer look at the nominations.
Preschool live action.
There's a giant birthday present on the stage. I wonder who's inside.
Something special.
2, 1. Wow, it's Mr. Tumble.
Hello, everyone!
Andy's prehistoric adventures.
It's not an earthquake. It's an Argentinosaurus quake. Whoa! Look at the size of her. She's so tall, she's almost scraping her head on the sky.
That's why she was always such a happy dog. Wasn't she?
Topsy and Tim.
Even when Grandma's held her up.
Yes.
And when Mossy buried Grandma's slippers.
Especially then. Well, she really was a very special dog, wasn't she?
Teletubbies.
What messy Teletubbies.
And the BAFTA goes to Topsy and Tim. It's really heavy. It's really heavy.
Well, thank you, BAFTA, and the jury for a really fantastic honour for Topsy and Tim. We're all so proud of this show and would like to thank CBeebies, especially Kay Bembo, for having the vision to commission live action drama for preschoolers and for how much support and creative space she gave our vision. Michael Towner is here on FaceTime. Michael, thank you. Topsy and Tim has your touch all over it. You are the best exec and we miss you. Come back soon. I also want to thank DHX and Ingenious for their continued support and Dave Ingham for writing this important story about the death of a family pet with such heart and honesty. Jack Jameson, our director, Fiona Robinson, our series producers on holiday today, Catherine Williams, our brilliant script editor, Anton Simon, who cares so much about the design and shooting of our shows. Thank you. You all deserve this award very much. Finally, the stars of the show, Jocelyn and Josh, who brought the characters of Topsy and Tim onto our screens. Who brought the characters of Topsy and Tim onto our screens and into many children's hearts. And I promised them they could say something.
I just want to say thank you to everyone and everyone who watches Topsy and Tim, especially Maddie and Billy as well. They've made it really fun and it's been great.
Oh, good.
Just thank you to everyone. Oh my God, it's so loud.
Can you say thank you, bye?
Thank you. Bye.
I've never seen the FaceTime angle before. That's cool. It changes the situation now for those people who think they're too important to be there. You know, oh, so-and-so, he couldn't be here tonight. Really? Let's FaceTime him and see what he's really doing. That's dope.
Now, what I love is when you both came in, as we said congratulations, you went, oh, these are so heavy. And we feel so sorry for you now that you've won BAFTAs and they're really heavy. Sorry,
It's worth it.
It is worth it. How does it feel to be holding those guys?
Heavy.
We've
established that, yeah.
Like,
amazing.
sort of, metal. I think
Smells of metal.
Smells of metal.
Good, because we don't get this a lot.
It is
Can I
metal.
smell your BAFTA?
Yeah.
Nice.
Should we have a
Get right
sniff?
in there, yeah, let's go in. Let's have a look in.
Hello. Sorry, we've got your hair in there.
Well, it smells of success.
Oh gosh, it does, doesn't it?
And winning. It smells like winning, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Lovely.
Well done. I'll give that back to you because my arms are about to drop off. So what was it like winning then? How did that feel going up there?
Amazing. I was like shaking, literally my hand was like that, just because I was so excited.
Like, once they say your name, you're like, oh, we have won, but we still haven't won. You're
So
like,
did you just sit on your seat like, nope,
yeah,
I'm not going to go up?
Surely,
I was
surely
like,
it wasn't me.
Was there a few seconds where you thought, is this definitely me? Did we get it?
Yeah,
And then-
I thought, is it just my mind playing tricks on me? Because I've been building up to this moment and
for you.
it might just be my mind. And then everyone started getting up and I was like, no, it's definitely me.
Yes, good work. I've got an important question for you. Where are you going to put the BAFTA in your house?
I don't get it. We don't get
Oh,
it.
you don't get it?
It's
What?
not.
Outrageous. Okay.
We need to write to BAFTA.
Yeah.
Maybe all these producers at the back get it.
Yeah.
What have they done?
That's not right.
Right, we'll write to BAFTA because that's just not fair. Did you do a practice speech at home with the shampoo bottle and did you sort of stand in the... Oh.
No, we weren't told that we were meant to do a speech. Until now.
Okay, I like that.
So I just sort of made it up. Like,
Okay,
sort of.
well done. How are you going to celebrate?
sleeping.
Okay, straight to
tired,
bed
I'm so
now?
tired.
Is it way past your bedtime?
No. Not at night, because I might not go to school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, you heard it here first.
I love that.
I think if you're going to stay up for any night,
Exclusive. I'm
tonight's
going to
probably the
school. I love school.
Okay,
Good work.
fantastic, guys. Well done.
Congratulations, well done, guys.
Well done, production team.
All right, we're on to the BAFTA Kids vote now, which it hands the power over to the all-important audience, as children aged 7 to 14 get to have their say across a whole range of entertainment media in a nationwide poll to choose their favorite film, television program, and video game. Thousands of votes were cast on the BAFTA Kids website, only closed yesterday. Let me tell you something, the voice of this age group is powerful, it is influential. Even in this very moment, they're voting me as their #1 pick to shut up and get on with it. So, with that in mind, let's look at the shortlist for film.
Film.
I have a plan.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip.
Did you like Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Trip? I loved it. It was so good, right? Yeah.
Finding Dory.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Good idea. Play dead.
Zootropolis.
Hello. I'm here to ask you some questions.
I like Zootropolis because it's so funny. What do you call a three-hump camel? I don't know. Pregnant.
Hotel Transylvania 2.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
I like Hotel Transylvania too because it's really funny when they throw the baby off the edge of the big wooden mountain.
The Good Dinosaur.
It was a bit sad because the dad died when went in the storm.
You can call me the big friendly giant. The BFG.
Hippo dumpling, that cucumber, Jiggy Rat.
What are you doing so deep in the jungle?
The Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book was very scary, but in a good way. Roar!
This is Duke.
The Secret Life of Pets.
Brother.
I like The Secret Life of Pets because it's cute and a bit funny.
With you, I don't care about you or your problems.
Who are you? I'm looking for my son.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
It's really funny when he eats all the dumplings.
BAFTA Kids Film. Now, to announce the winner of this one, we are joined in the audience by an Interfilm reporter, age 14. Give up for Jack over here. Let him know, Jack.
And the award goes to Zootropolis.
Yeah, there he is. Nice.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Byron Howard, Clark Spencer, Rich Moore, everyone at Disney, John Lasseter, thank you very much. And on behalf of the team, they're the best in the business. Good evening, and thank you very much.
Short and sweet, that's what we like. All right. I want to see what these kids up here on the screen have got to say about TV shows. So let's check this out. Let's see their opinion.
TV.
I happen to know what's coming next.
Thunderbirds are go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
They're so not your typical family.
Jessie.
I like Jessie because I like most things on Disney Channel, and she's a nanny and she doesn't really know what to do, but afterwards she really likes the kids.
I love Victory Sprinkles.
The Thundermans.
Thundermans is really funny. I would like to have a superhero family.
I would like to be Chloe because she can teleport anywhere she wants.
This is my first time on the international stage.
The Next Step.
I love The Next Step because I really like dancing. Excuse me.
Horrid Henry.
I read the Horrid Henry books and I really like the show because it's interesting and he always be rude to his little brother.
Leave it to the sponge.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants.
He's keeping it clean.
This is about to get real stupid real quick.
Liv and Maddie.
Liv and Maddie is so funny, but they're twins, but they're so different.
I will back it up.
Lego Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu.
I watch Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu quite a lot, and it's really good. You should really, really watch it.
Seriously?
Go!
The Dumping Ground.
It'd be crazy to live in a house with that many kids. Come on, guys!
Is this you?
Chloe.
Iceberg has never seen a smaller human.
We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears are funny because they think they're people. Here you go.
TV. All right, we're going to have another award out there in the audience now. And presenting this one is our youngest presenter, winner of BAFTA Kids' first Young Presenter competition. Make some noise, make her feel at home. She's 8 years old, man. This is the incredibly, frighteningly talented Tanya Moore.
And the award goes to The Next Step.
There we go.
Do you want me to speak to you? Thank you very much. Thank you to Tanya, that was beautifully done. And thank you very much to all the BAFTA kids. It's a huge honour, especially for Boat Rocker, our co-partners, obviously, in the fantastic Next Step, and for CBBC. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to the great acquisitions team. We've got the new team here, Jedwards and Joe, and the old team are also here, Lucy Pryke and Sarah Muller. So thanks to them for finding the Next Step, along with Nathan from Worldwide. But the biggest thanks goes to someone who couldn't be here tonight, who is Aubrey, who sits through every single episode of the Next Step and make sure it's in tip-top condition for CBBC. So if you've got the energy, can we give Aubrey a big hand tonight? Way to go, Aubrey.
Thank you very much. Well done. Let's FaceTime Aubrey. See what he's really doing. Okay, time for some more young opinion. Let's hear from these incredible critters about games.
Games. FIFA 16.
We love FIFA!
Vehicles too powerful for this world. Skylanders, Superchargers.
We play Skylanders Superchargers. We drive cars.
Pokemon Go. Crossy Road.
Chewie, we're home.
Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Yeah!
Minecraft.
We like Minecraft.
Just Dance 2016.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch.
Lego Dimensions.
We like Lego Dimensions because of all the characters. Batman, Superman, Jake the dog, Finn the human.
Create your dream designs. Super Mario Maker.
Beep boop 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 boop. Beep boop 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 boop. Super Mario Maker.
Now you control the action.
Disney Infinity 3.0.
We like Star Wars. We like Disney Infinity.
Explore planets.
Those are the games. Those are the games. Okay, and to announce the winner on this one, we have our second reporter from Into Film. Her name is Maya. There she is. Make her feel at home.
And the award goes to Minecraft.
Woo!
Oops, sorry.
Sorry. It's awkward, this bit, isn't it? Found him?
Well, thank you very much. This is brilliant. You know, every time we get anything from our audience, which shows the massive appreciation for our title, the entire Minecraft team gets prouder and prouder. So this is a very proud moment. Thank you very much to all the BAFTA kids that voted. Thank you.
Minecraft! All right. Let's get into some more. It's time for learning primary. Okay? Yeah, indeed, learning primary, woo. You know, just the name of learning primary itself, it just reminds me of so many valuable life lessons I learned at primary level, you know? Like, don't eat the yellow snow. It's a big one. Kiss chase is more fun if you play it like with other people. And removing both trousers and pants is unnecessary for a wee. To present this one, please welcome, sorry. Someone considered a legend in my house, and rightfully so. One of the faces of CBBC, Kate Thistleton.
Very sweet. Hi, everyone. First, let me start by saying how amazing were the BAFTA Kids Vote presenters. I mean, I was part of the judging panel who helped decide the Young Presenter 2016 for BAFTA Kids, and we helped to pick Tiana. And I kind of wish I hadn't been a part of that process now, because I think I've definitely been a part of choosing the person who's going to steal my job. So I am watching you, Tiana, wherever you are sitting. Now, I'm here to announce the nominations for Best Learning Primary, and I've been lucky enough over the past few years to spend a lot of time in primary schools with the BAFTA Kids team. You probably saw some of our work showcased at the start of the show tonight. And the thing about kids is they're extremely honest, sometimes too honest. Ben Shires knows what I'm talking about. They say some very honest things to us when we meet them in schools. And what's really striking when I meet children, as often as I do, is that the work that you guys are doing really resonates with them. So every single person in this room really has the power to influence the next generation. And I'm sure we'll all agree that now more than ever, that's really important. So keep up the good work. And with that in mind, let's see the nominees for Best Learning Primary.
Learning Primary.
He shoots! He scores!
Search it up.
I'm totally putting this online, Jack. So funny. It's gonna be a hit. No, Maya, wait! Don't worry, Jack. We can just share it for a little while and take it off again later. Are you sure?
There were volunteers up on the roofs.
An introduction to Exeter Cathedral.
Ready to put out fires. As the air raid began, they were in the safety of the towers as a 500-pound bomb smashed into the cathedral below. The chapel of St. James destroyed.
I remember just thinking, I'm like a cyborg because I had so many wires sticking into me.
I can't go to school today.
They thought I had some kind of cancer, and it turned out I had acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's a type of blood cancer.
The king decides to punish Titania, whips up a potion like abracadabra.
Shakespeare in shorts.
In the eye, and she'll fall right in love with the first guy she finds. In the woods, magic and mischief in the summertime. On a summer night tea.
And the BAFTA goes to I Can't Go to School Today.
Wow, we never expected that. I think every year we've made stuff on the more serious end of the spectrum. I think it's been refugees, mental health. I think last couple of years ago was the death penalty, and now it's for childhood illness. So thank you so much, BAFTA, for recognizing the more serious and important end of the spectrum. And thank you so much to BBC Learning and to Lisa Percy for having faith in us. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Tell us about I Can't Go to School Today and how it all came about.
we've made over the years lots of these animated documentaries. So it's
Mhm.
animation with the voice of real people telling their experiences. And we've done one on refugees, one on mental health. And we thought what was a really important issue was sometimes you sat in a classroom at primary level, kids away for a week or 2 days or sometimes much longer. You don't really know what their experiences are. And often they come back and you've got no insight into what they've gone through. So we wanted to make a film in which we took a variety of different illnesses and experiences and really got to the heart of what's going through their mind, what's going on, and really how they feel, and help communicate that in a classroom situation so that when kids come back, they can go, oh, I understand. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So talk to us about using animation. Was it partly for that, so that children could maybe relate to it more without being sort of too close?
Animation allows people to be anonymous, so obviously the kids talking about sometimes very serious things such as HIV can retain their anonymity, but also animation can do much more. Let the two animation directors talk about why they thought animation was useful here.
Well, yes. One of the most important things is that it's very difficult for the children to speak to a camera, and it's better to keep, that they can be more free in what they're saying. As well, for animation, you can explore their ideas in a much more, free way. You can describe how they're feeling with images and with sequences of action.
The feelings
colors.
inside their head
exactly.
rather than just kind of concrete feelings. So what's actually they're experiencing.
Yeah,
and I think also it's the disease itself. Like, say, for example, one of the girls has leukemia, and it's quite hard to actually see the disease like in live action. Whereas in animation, there is a way of explaining what the disease could be and how it would affect the body, or even with HIV. And things like that. Like, it's hard to actually see it in live action.
Yeah. Massive congratulations. Good luck sharing 3 amongst 4. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm worried there's going to be fallouts. You might not be back next year. But listen, well done.
Congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you.
Now we're going to move up a notch to learning secondary. Learning secondary. I have to admit, I didn't learn much at secondary. I was a goof. I basically did anything for a laugh. And now I get paid for that. So I'm technically one of the worst role models in this room. But to present this, let's get someone who you really can look up to. All right, ladies and gents, make some noise for unique talent and our very own BAFTA breakthrough Brit, Ashley Kendall.
Seriously, this is a lot heavier than you would think. Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The nominations for this particular award, Learning Secretary, Secondary, excited and immersed their audience and also tackled the more complicated issues facing children today. And we know that there are lots of issues facing children today. So the nominees are...
Learning Secondary. Ten Pieces 2.
I can't really imagine my life without a classical music soundtrack.
Music's always changing, evolving. You can't stop it. Why would you want to?
Vivette and I's first date was at a chocolate festival.
Katie.
We then went on to go and have dinner, and we just didn't really want to leave each other at the end, and the first day that we met each other. We've been together for almost 2 years now.
Whatever it is you're thinking, or anything that's happened or might happen.
Sleeping Lions.
You can never tell anyone.
Mia! Is everything all right? What's going on, Mia? If you tell me, I can help.
Keep your mouth.
Our evening roll calls started off at 469 men.
Walter Tull, Britain's black officer.
About 80 of us were answering. So they began recalling a lot of the affected men to come back from Britain. And so after only a couple or so months, Walter was shipped back to us.
Okay, so I'm very honoured to present the BAFTA award goes to 10 Pieces 2.
Thank you very much. We were nominated last year for our first 10 Pieces film, so it's really brilliant to win this year for the second one. Doc Brown's actually in this year's film, so draw your own conclusions.
Is that a compliment?
This was a production between BBC Music Television and something else. It was commissioned by BBC Learning for BBC Music. But the real brains, heart and soul behind this project was our exec, Katie Jones, who a lot of you obviously know and loved. She died suddenly and tragically when we were deep into production with this film. So she would be immensely proud, and we'd all like to dedicate this to her. Thank you.
We just want to say quickly as well from the Something Else side that there's a lot of people who worked incredibly hard on this film who are not on the stage with us tonight, who contributed as much as anybody, particularly Ollie Smythe and Andrew McColden, and thank you very much to them, and we're absolutely delighted. And this, as Serena said, this is for Katie and to her family, so thank you very much.
Cheers, man. Awesome, awesome. No, it is a great show. It is a great show, and my episode's worth a watch.
The team from 10 Pieces 2, congratulations!
Thank
yes!
you.
Can we recreate the winning moment, right? I'm going to count you down and just give us your winning faces, what happened when it got announced. 3, 2, 1. Nice! Beautiful.
Whoa! A screech and then nothing from everyone else.
Surprise.
We were all stunned.
We
were all stunned.
It was kind of signed, so we could see the sort of the 10
And you
right in the
thought,
hands, and we thought
hello?
that feels
This could
good.
be us, yeah.
But we weren't entirely sure.
You
So,
have to
yeah.
wait right until the end.
Yeah.
We're
not terribly
No, it is us.
We can manage that.
So what kind of feedback have you had from teachers who've used 10 Pieces 2 in the classroom?
Really amazing feedback.
Really?
It's got kids to engage in all different kinds of aspects of the curriculum, and it's got them really, really interested and motivated about music.
And it's very tangible in a way that we don't normally get when we're making programmes, because we invite creative responses from kids. So they create their own poetry, their own music, their own dance, their own animation. And we had a prom as well at the Albert Hall in summer when a lot of those kids took part and created their own responses to music. So
Which
it's
was amazing. Yeah.
Were you surprised at, what the kids kind of brought to the table, or did you always expect them to come up with some pretty amazing stuff?
Well, there's so much talent out there, isn't there? And it really comes to the fore.
It's quite it's quite visually strong and evocative, the film, so I think it gives a lot of kind of sort of ammo to sort of play with creatively, and it's like an amazing thing as a programme maker to sort of be sort of crafting sort of images in a TV show or a cinema film, which then you kind of see children then kind of recreating with sort of like pens and paper and paints.
And seeing kids enjoying it was, that's
It was
really
beautifully
rewarding.
delivered, wasn't it? Why do you think it's really important for secondary school children to experience classical music? Is that something that's not done enough?
If you're not great at rugby, it's good to get out there and pick up a violin and meet some new people.
That's my favourite quote of the Children's Baptist so far, isn't it? Guys, well done.
We're going to get ready to put our jazz hands together for the best performer of 2016. Yep, I've been told it would be a conflict of interest to nominate the host for this award, and I am contractually obliged to say that I am satisfied with that decision. To present this one, 2 stars of Nickelodeon's brand new drama series, Ride, Ramit Rowley and Oliver Dench.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm at real risk of forgetting my own name when faced with intense stress.
Okay.
Such as this. No, this is fine.
Okay. We are extremely delighted to be here tonight to present this award.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I didn't realise I'd have to give it away as soon as I got to hold it for the first time. Shall we
look at the nominations? Yes. Let's do.
Performer.
Actually, I was looking for some advice.
Tom Stourton as William Shakespeare in Horrible Histories Special.
But I'm looking to get more into writing, and I mainly specialise in playing old man parts at the moment.
Old man parts!
Very funny. My name is William Shakespeare.
Henry Zipser! Return to detention immediately!
Nick James as Hank Zipser in Hank Zipser.
I never thought I'd say this, but that was the best detention ever.
Let me take them somewhere else.
Leona Vaughan as Jana in Wolfblood.
Close to home. Don't send them away. Please. Please.
Tumble over there, please.
What?
Put them over there.
Justin Fletcher as Mr. Tumble in The Tale of Mr. Tumble.
What? Oh, over there!
It's over there.
Why didn't you say so?
Didn't say that.
Put them over here.
Why are you going over
don't
there?
worry, you'll be very impressed.
And the BAFTA goes to...
Nick James.
Well, got a bit of a spiel to do. I'm shaking now. Words can't really explain how I'm feeling right now. I would, however, like to thank a few people who have got me here today. Laura Joyce from LCN, who started my, encouraged my performing abilities. D&B for securing me the Hank Zipser audition and for training me for the past 7 years. Kindle Entertainment, and particularly Anne Brogan, for producing the show and for giving me this incredible opportunity. Henry Winkler for writing the books and bringing them to the UK for his help and advice he gave on set. CBBC, Matt Bloom, my main director, who I now refer to as the brother I never wanted. The rest of the cast and crew for making it such an incredible, enjoyable experience. And finally, my family for their unending support. Before I leave, though, I would like to address something which is very important to me and to the show. 10% of the population has some form of dyslexia, which means that at least one person on your table might have it. I don't think I will ever fully understand what it's like to have dyslexia, but if Hank Zipser has taught children with or without dyslexia to accept support or gain some kind of understanding of this difficulty, then I'm incredibly proud to have been part of this show. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bless him! Bless him! Oh, he's so hyped. He was so hyped. So surprised he had the speech all prepared. We move on. Words can't express how he was feeling at that moment. We move on. Come on. All right, that was cruel. I'm sorry.
How are you feeling right now? Talk us through winning that award.
I can't even describe it. I can't even begin to describe.
I bet it's all just a blur at the moment. Let's talk about your character, Hank. How similar are you to him? How would he have taken to winning a BAFTA?
He'd probably give quite a funny speech, I imagine. Quite a funny acceptance speach. No, I decided to take the more somber and kind of informative route about dyslexia. But it means so much to me, and it means so much to, I think, to dyslexic kids. which is one of the biggest things.
Yeah. What's the reaction from children that you kind of met who've come up to you like today and you know, recognised you and said hello?
Actually, surprisingly, a lot of people didn't even recognise me. A lot of people didn't even recognise me.
You're a BAFTA winner
because, well, obviously, I think I look quite different from when they last saw me.
I was going to say, I filmed with you about sort of 20 days ago, and you look about 5 years older.
Exactly. So, but then once I said, they asked me, wait, what movie are you in? And I go, well, I'm in Hank Zip, sir. And then they go, oh, it's me, okay. And then they want my autographs, and then
Good stuff,
Well, you're the one having the last laughs there. Just quickly, Christmas movie.
Yes.
Hello, tell us everything we need to know. What's going on?
Can't spoil it.
But we need a BAFTA Children's exclusive
A little
right
trailer,
now.
a little something.
Come on. What can you tell us?
What can I tell you? Being chased by snowmen.
I'm sold. There you go.
Romance with a pop star.
Good tick.
Oh.
That's as much as I want to say. I don't want to spoil too much, but
fair enough.
Yeah, Mum's over there filming, going, shh. You're not allowed to say anything more. Listen, go. Where is the BAFTA gone? Where have you, I thought you'd lost it.
No.
I thought you'd lost it. Okay, go and enjoy the night. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Probably go to bed and then go to school tomorrow.
Cool.
No, that's the winner's way.
We move on to BAFTA for Game. And to present, please welcome from Disney's popular new drama, The Evermore Chronicles, Georgia Locke and Ben Radcliffe.
Hiya. The highest level of concentration, skill and dedication is required for children to crack a game.
These nominees have reached the highest level of game development. The nominees are
Game. Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Tearaway Unfolded. Ratchet and Clank. Lego Dimensions.
And the BAFTA goes to Lego Dimensions.
That's really, really heavy. On behalf of every single person of the probably 500 strong component of TT Games, massive thank you to everyone. But a big thank you to our partners at Lego, our partners at Warner Brothers. All of our IP partners have made Lego Dimensions amazing. And most importantly, I guess, the players that made Dimensions carry on strong. So thank you, and all the people back in Knutsford and Wilmslow, kudos to you. Thank you.
Gentlemen, congratulations, winner of Best Game for
Team
Lego Dimensions.
Lego.
Yes.
Team Lego.
Well done.
Fantastic, thank you.
Tell us about the game, and it's an amazing sort of crazy game. All these minifigures from all different worlds all come together. Sell it to us, and what you
Sell
want?
it to you, it's dead easy. You've got a myriad of IPs, and there's absolutely no rules. You can take any character, any vehicle into any world, and that's what is amazing about Lego Dimensions. You can have
Newt Scamander taking, I don't know, something like the A-Team
Sonic
van.
the Hedgehog?
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
Right.
Taking them into the Land of Ooo or Portal or Simpsons. It's amazing, and it's testament to the team back at the office. You know, we're here, we're very lucky to be here, but we're here on behalf of several hundred people who are incredibly hardworking, incredibly talented, I would say, as well as people at Lego, people at Warner Bros. There's so many people behind these games, you know. And we're just so happy. We've won a BAFTA, another BAFTA for TT Games.
You have won a BAFTA.
We
This
have.
is happening.
We care about everything we do. And whether it's one of the Lego standalones, whether it's Lego Dimensions, every game matters. And this BAFTA, you know, I think this is the 4th one we've won at the studio.
Who's counting? But
Nobody's counting.
Nobody's counting.
Yeah, but this is just as important as the very first one, because for us, it's the gamers that matter. Every game we make, we need that, you know, person that's forked out that money to go, you know what, I actually really enjoyed that, and I'm glad I paid money for that game. And Lego Dimensions is absolutely no different. We've just launched a whole raft of new content, and the feedback's amazing, and long may it continue. We are so happy for this.
You should
this
be
BAFTA.
really, really proud. Go and have a good night.
Thank you.
Celebrate.
Congratulations,
and then back
guys.
in tomorrow on Monday. Do it all
It'll
again.
be a productive day tomorrow.
Interactive original. Next. 2 words that, funnily enough, are often used to describe my comic content. By me. By me. That's why that one's not supposed to work. There you go. Science. I'm inside the jokes now. Beyond. All right, to present this one, please welcome star of Nick Kicks, the brilliant Rachel Stringer.
Hello, this is my first ever BAFTA, so I'm very honoured to present the award. And this is super, super heavy, by the way, and I'm quite strong. So anyway, here are the nominations for Interactive Original.
Interactive Original. Dog Biscuit.
This is Chris.
Secret Life of Boys.
And Robbie and Matt and Ethan, get out here!
Are you okay?
Dixie 3 Game of Dixie.
Tai Chi, paragliding, dancing up poker, stand-up comedy, bungee jumping, wearing a toga. Do what you love when you do it, or don't do it at all.
Blinkies.
And the BAFTA goes to... Secret Life of Boys.
Whoa! I was warned to thank my wife at the beginning, at the end of my speech. So thank you to my wife and my kids. You'll hear their names again later. Of course, thank you to the amazing cast, the amazing crew, to CBBC, to Zodiac Media, to everyone for putting this together. About 3 years ago, I handed this man a document that said, oh, so it's about a girl who comes to UK and maybe something will happen. And now we're standing here. This is amazing. Just a quick word about collaboration. It's important. to to every show. It's important that you get different thoughts, different people together to talk about things to make the best show possible. It also works for countries, so hopefully our leaders will learn that as well, find different voices and all those sort of things. I'm going crazy here. Let me pass it on to Stephen before I say too much.
Thank you, Anthony. He was the Anthony Farrell, the writer and creator of this rather fabulous series. I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Making children's comedy is always tricky. Making interactive comedy, when we pitched it 4 years ago, we had no idea what we were doing. 4 years later, we're none the wiser. However, perhaps this is a gesture that we were doing something correct, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without the fantastic support of Cheryl and Amy and Mario and Anita, and it wouldn't have happened without that support. They've been fantastic the last 4 years. Thank you so much, everybody at the BBC. We've had a lovely time, and we have also a fantastic cast. Our youngest here, say good evening, Joel.
Good evening.
Hold on. Good
Good evening.
As well as Jean and Reese and Neil and a young girl called Erica, who's in Australia, and she's the real star of the series, and sadly she genuinely can't be with us. Do look her up on Facebook. You'll find she is doing something interesting or sleeping. Thank you very much.
Thanks again to my wife and kids.
Gentlemen, congratulations, you're BAFTA award winners.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good job. Yeah, tell us about Secret Life of Boys and what you've loved so much about making the show.
The pranks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Secret Life of Boys is it's about four brothers, us four, whose cousin comes over from Australia, and as Joel said, they get up to all sorts of pranks and activities, obviously, that you wouldn't really do in a regular household. But,
and here's a tiny secret.
Yeah, go on.
When in one of the episodes, when it's like all three of them.
No, I need the secret
oh,
on
yeah.
the mic. So we hear
it's when all three of them and Ginger start to have a food fight with rock, paper, scissors. Here's a little secret. I'm not actually sprinkling croutons. I'm actually eating a tiny chocolate ball, and nobody else ever knew that.
Do you know what? I'm glad you won, just so that you could come here and give us an exclusive like that.
Yeah,
that was on
nobody has ever knew.
Until
really?
now, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well, now you've
Good
given
work.
it away to literally everyone.
It's really funny.
What is the best ingredient for a food fight, do you think, in your own opinion? You're the experts.
A cake.
A cake, is that? Why is that?
Just a big cake.
Our mother, who's Elizabeth, she plays our mum. In one of the episodes, we shove her face into a Victoria sponge, which was quite a.
What for you in the first series? What was it? And you
I
can
think
correct.
cabbage.
Yeah, cabbage is good
That's
to throw.
quite hard.
I know.
Yeah.
It was a really good throw as well.
Make sure it's boiled.
Right in my eye.
Yeah.
I'd say, what are those custard thingies again?
Custard creams.
Custard
Custard
pies.
pie. Custard pie.
We
yeah,
both think
so we working good, darling.
Straight. It makes a good
Straight.
splat
And,
noise, doesn't it?
Neil,
Custard
Neil,
pie.
what was that? What was that drink you had?
That's old school, like Dick and Dom style. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's funny.
Yeah, Neil, what was that drink you had as well? Remember in series 1 you had to mix a combination of
yeah,
beverages.
It was chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, soy
orange,
sauce,
soy sauce,
and orange juice.
Did it actually taste bad?
And we only did that in one take because
I
Neil
just-
actually had to drink it, which was quite.
You only do that
funny.
once and you got nailed it first time.
I'm a method actor, so I thought, you know, let's just do this.
Gotta drink that.
Go in.
Do you know what? We had all these serious questions here, but now you've come in, we've talked about food, drinks, cakes.
That's what we want to know. That's what people
That's
want to
all
know.
we should have really written down for the
What have
questions.
we got
It's been
to
great.
look forward to next in the series? Can you tease us?
Especially from Ginger. Let's get Ginger.
Well, there's obviously a lot of funny storylines.
There's a lot.
Trampoline bouncing, nice.
There's a lot of serious storylines as well.
Yeah, a lot of deep
episodes.
I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot more heartfelt in this.
Marshmallow cannons.
Yeah,
Deep. That's what we're talking about.
You're obsessed with sweet treats and puddings.
Yeah.
Also, I caught 3 in my mouth.
Did 3 marshmallows? That is impressive.
Tiny
Get a
ones,
BAFTA for
tiny
that, is it?
ones.
Do you get an award for
No,
that?
it's just, remember, they got shot. And,
Yeah, they got shut up
And
and-
one landed
Is this
in my
one of the
mouth.
hard-hitting episodes? Is it?
So on the second try,
Right.
one landed in my mouth. On the last
Is this
try,
another
which I did,
exclusive? Yeah.
He's
it's
giving
one
away
of-
all the secrets.
You're just giving away everything.
You guys are like, shh, we're not going to get another BAFTA.
Yeah.
Be quiet about the marshmallows.
And the 4th time I caught 2.
Into the mouth.
Into the
That's
mouth.
astonishing.
No,
That is-
It's quite a good skill, isn't it? I might have to learn that for.
Gents, you're talented in more ways than one, winning a BAFTA, catching marshmallows in your mouth. Looking forward to the rest of the series. Well done.
Thank you very much.
All right, interactive adapted. Now let's crack on. I don't know anything about this one, so you want to know more? Bring me Ben Shires!
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Now, kids are the toughest audience, aren't they? I think we all know that. They know what they like, and they certainly know what they don't like. So, God knows how this slipped through the net. Anyway, luckily, the nominations tonight are definitely what they do like. So let's take a look at them, shall we?
Interactive adapted. CBeebies Advent Calendar and New Year Countdown.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Get Well Soon Hospital app.
We're going to take a look at the inside of the body. You'll get to watch videos, listen to songs, play games and more.
It's time to be a hero!
PJ Masks' official website. Star Wars Arcade.
And the BAFTA goes to... Get Well Soon Hospital app!
I didn't prepare that face. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Even more ridiculous than my eyebrows. Oh my God. Okay, I really wish I'd known this about 4 glasses of wine ago. Thank you. I should say thank you. Okay, thank you to the BBC. Thank you to people like Kay Bembo and Michael Towner. We miss you. And the kind words of Joe Godwin. Thank you all so, so much. Thank you to Kindle for making this fantastic show that they've done. Thank you to Plugin for making the app a reality. Thank you to the Evelina London Children's Hospital, not just for letting us use their wonderful, wonderful institution for basically the amazing work that they do every single day, 24/7, despite what the government tells you, 24/7 for kids around the region, around the country and around the world. Thank you to the Wellcome Trust for their support. And I guess thank you to everybody who supports the show, all the kids, the families and the carers, and give me a reason to do this and give us all up here, make us happy and give us a reason to be and give me a reason to get up and sing about poo. So thank you very much.
Congrats, guys.
Let's have a Dr. Ranch party. You just got a BAFTA.
OMG. I can't believe it.
You're one of the most shocked people who've walked in, I think, which is
It's still not sunk in. I am speechless. I'm flabbergasted. My gast has never been so flabbered. Seriously.
Like that.
Never.
Tell us about the app and tell us about what children have kind of fed back to you about using the app and what it sort of means to them.
So the app is an extension of the show Get Well Soon. Get Well Soon Hospital, the second series was set in a hospital, the Evelina London. And it's all about experiences that normal kids, everyday kids would have if they went into hospital, and about helping them through that, teaching them about why they're going through what they're going through and actually making them less scared. And the app is just an extension of that. It is the response has been phenomenal. The number of people that message me on social media say thank you. It's really helped my little one out. It's made life so much easier for us. And that makes me really proud. I'm like, you know what? We've done something so, not just fun, but really helpful. And that makes it worthwhile. Yeah.
What's some of the best messages that you've seen on?
Oh
Twitter
gosh,
and stuff
I've had parents of autistic children saying that my little one would never speak or interact with anyone medical until they saw the show. I've had people whose kids have gone for vaccination saying they didn't cry because they understood what was going on. I've had all sorts, and it just makes it all worthwhile. Everyone on this show has worked extremely hard to put it together. And doing a factual medical show can be tricky to make it entertaining and lighthearted. But the amount of work that went into it has all been worthwhile. They've done an incredible job, and I'm so, so proud of everyone.
You seem so proud. I feel like you're on the edge of tears.
I am literally, I just want to call my mum.
Have you done that yet?
Do it now.
No. She doesn't know what a BAFTA is.
Yes, she does.
She soon will. It'll be on the mantelpiece.
Why are you not at work?
What are you doing wasting your time?
What are you doing?
What's an app? Stop wasting everyone's time.
Exactly. Get off that computer, do some work.
Where did the idea originally come from? Because it's quite a hard sell, isn't it? When you think about what kids use these days on their tablets and the apps this isn't one that you would think they'd all be like running to go and get,
No,
is it?
it isn't. That's the thing. So the idea for the show came from me in the shower, where all my best ideas are born.
Stop there. That's the end of that interview.
All of my good ideas come from my bathroom, and that's where the original concept for the show came from. The idea for the app was just
in the living room or the kitchen.
That's right. The idea for the app was just an extension from that. It was like, right, what can we do? Kids are increasingly accessing content online and through apps. So what can we create that will be, just a natural translation of the show, where they can go somewhere else and do some activities in their own time, and that's how the app was born. And the guys at Plugin have done a brilliant job.
Beautiful. Okay, on to the award for comedy. Yeah, a category I'd like to think I had the authority to present myself, but no. So instead, let's bring on a comedian and actor so versatile that he can play William the Conqueror, he can impersonate Ned Stark on Game of Thrones, and then turn around and nail Penfold on Danger Mouse. That's the level that I'm talking about. I love this dude. Make some noise for Kevin Eldon.
Thank you. MC Fahrenheit. The man's on fire. There you are, you're on fire. Electrical fault. Hello, you're all right, nice to be here. Very hard to put your finger on what makes kids laugh. I know what makes my kid laugh. All I have to do is wear his Mike the Knight pyjama bottoms on me head whilst making silly noises on his toy trumpet. He's laughing away. It's his birthday tomorrow. He'll be 27 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you. Okay, now these people who are the nominees have got skill and talent in abundance when it comes to making kids laugh. So let's have a look at their stuff, shall we? Comedy. So awkward.
You wouldn't dare, wouldn't we? Leave Jason alone, or the bear gets it. I don't know what you mean. Very well. Martha?
Stick to the point.
With my faithful stick of pointiness. Who's a good boy then? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The dog ate my homework.
That didn't necessarily work in rehearsal either, but... Romy said to me, I wouldn't do that, mate, they'll think it's weird. I went, no, I believe in this audience.
Listen up, bro. I killed a man who was armed with some candles.
I'd fight a duel if you wore the wrong sandals.
Horrible History Special. Sensational Shakespeare.
I am Shakespeare. I do the job properly. Building my plays and a portfolio of property.
Embarrassing.
I want to write the greatest plays ever.
So, we have a winner. And for the losers, it's time to take off.
Diddy TV.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Forget it. Goodbye.
All fantastic. And the winner is, oh, good, Horrible History Special, Sensational Shakespeare.
Oh, okay, I'll take it. Well, thanks very much. Well, wow, this is incredible. Thank you very much, everyone. I've got a few thank yous to say. Firstly, huge thank you to Terry Deary, Martin Brown for giving us these fantastic books. I think it's the 25th anniversary in a couple of years, but without them, we wouldn't be here. Huge thank you to Scholastic, CBBC, Melissa and Cheryl, and Line TV for continuing to back this incredible show. Our incredible team of researchers, writers, composer, for coming up with such endlessly inventive and funny ideas. The full crew of HODs, which includes puppeteers, animators, editors, VFX, sound, push the boundaries of what's possible each series. And of course, the wonderful cast who embrace the madness that is Horrible Histories and make working on the show such fun every day. So thank you all, and thank you, BAFTA.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Guys, sit down, man, sit down. You're like half my audience. I need you back there. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You get through so much in the show, it's safe to say. With something like William Shakespeare, I mean, how do you go, oh gosh, got to cram all that in? How do you decide what to leave out? Because there's a lot to get through there.
Yeah, it's hard. Like a fight.
Yes.
Yeah, fight in the writers' room.
Not long enough. You try and sort of work out what the main sort of comedy beats in his life. You need to tell a story, and then you sort of construct it around there. And you just sort of whittle down until you're left with what you think are the funniest sketches.
I think it's quite good because he's quite a mystery as well.
Yeah,
so there's loads of stuff you don't know about him as well, so we're able to have a bit of a speculation about that.
Yeah.
But,
What's some stuff that you learned that you didn't know before you went into making it?
The end of the show is a song with every play he wrote, done as a sort of REM mashup.
Yeah.
Written by Richie Webb and Dave Cohen. It's amazing, and I had no idea what the plays of Shakespeare were in order, but now I can.
Now you do
it now.
You almost teed it up then. I was expecting a little song.
But that sort of thing is amazing.
For me, it was the bear fights that were on in the afternoon in the theatres before Shakespeare in the evening.
Yeah.
Different.
Bizarre.
Fight a bear. Different. Yeah. He was into his money.
I liked his bit of a. I didn't realise he was such a social climber. I think that made Tom's performance so funny that he gave that angle. That he was very concerned about how he was viewed, and he paid for his own coat of arms, which sort of.
I love that.
We've all been there.
Kind of desperate, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. Very desperate.
Well, congratulations, and go and enjoy the rest of your night.
Moving on now to preschool animation, also known as free childcare. And to present, it's one of my favourite unofficial babysitters. Please welcome Kerry Burnell.
I know everyone goes on about these being really heavy, but they really are. I think I deserve a round of applause just for... Now, if I was in the CBeebies house, I'd actually be asleep. And before I go to sleep, I always like to sing a lovely song to put the children down. So I'm going to sing for you now. Let's find out who's going to win, then we can all have a glass of gin. Okay, these awards are really quite amazing. A family of creatures who speak in whistle, a scoutmaster dog, and a rosy-cheeked girl with her duck. To 4 heroes exploring foreign countries make up this year's nominees for preschool animation. Let's take a look.
Preschool animation.
I've got a
buddy. I've got leaves for fur.
Hey, Dougie.
I've got acorns for ears. I've got stones for eyes. I've got a slug for the mouth. This is so humiliating.
Whoa! What's happening?
Go-Jetters.
Look, Go-Jetters. Part of the ice is breaking off and falling into the sea. It doesn't happen very often, so we're very lucky to see it. And two this close together is almost impossible.
Sarah and Duck. That's quite the view. Oh.
Small has discovered that his granny is amazing.
Clangers.
She's done so many things in her life and still has more adventures to come. More adventures with her family and friends. Because the best adventures, big and little, are the ones that are shared with those you love.
Okay, it's gin time. Let's find out who the winner is. And the BAFTA goes to Hey Dougie!
Thanks very much. I mean, this is the first... Oh, dear, sorry. This is the first award we've ever got for the series, so this is lovely. So thanks to BAFTA, and special thanks to all the other nominees, because this is our first series, and we were warned that it was very tough, and it is really tough. So congratulations to finishing the series. And just a general thanks to BBC Worldwide, CBeebies, all the lovely kids who did the voices for us, all the voice talent we've got, Phonic, Tin Sounds, thanks for all the great music sounds we have, and the designers, script writers. I'd like to thank Anna Kubik, our editor, Janine and Sue, producers, everyone at Studio K, and a big thanks to Sander, who's the voice of Hey Dougie, and also a very talented animation director. I was going to get him to do the voice, but he's reluctant. Thanks very much. Cheers.
So guys, we're in the middle of the second series now, so how does it feel to be sat there holding BAFTAs? You've been recognised by BAFTA, is that a good feeling?
Yes!
No comment.
Speechless.
Yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We were here last year, we didn't win, so it's very... We tried to disguise it, but it was very disappointing.
It was a different night.
Yeah, it was a different night. So this is much better.
How lovely
We love
to
it.
come back. Did you practice the speeches this time, though?
Well, no,
Or do you think, oh, we'll lose again?
I thought we'd lose again, so I wore my suit, which I haven't worn since last year, and I found my old speech, which I didn't
there you
use
go,
last
that's handy.
year.
Did you crack it out or not?
I cracked it out, and it was awful.
How did you come up with the format for it? It's quite a unique show. So where did it all start?
It just started about 4 years ago. It's quite a long process, really, but I mean, it started with my relationship with my boys, and we like doing things. You know, they're active, they're crazy, and then just keeping them under control. You have to do things with them. So, hence, we created a show where we could help parents come up with ideas about doing things with their children, exhausting them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of parents will thank you, I'm sure.
Yeah. The sound in Hey Dougie is amazing. Let's talk a bit about that. How did you work with Tin Sounds?
We sort of made quite a deliberate choice to do something quite different with the sound. So we didn't go the sort of formulaic route for for some of the kind of kids TV shows, and they're basically a couple of rock stars, aren't they? These guys?
Oh, yeah. They've got their band and they do this on the sideline, don't they?
And it's so funny that they have this sort of double life where they make music for kids shows, and then they're sort of they turn up to meetings and they look like they've been up all night.
Yes.
They've been all
Rockstar life.
Rockstar life. They're brilliant. They're really good.
All right. What have we got next? Short form next. Short form. It's a short form award. Short form always reminds me of my astrophysicist application. So as far as my name, I knew I should have scrapped that one. There you go. You live and learn. You do this job, you live and die. You die and live. As you can see from my stance, I could care less. Let's move on. To present Go Wild and Crazy for one half of the new movie Joe and Casper Hit the Road is Casper Lee.
Well, I'm presenting short form, so I'm going to keep this short. The nominees are...
Short form.
We gotta jump, we gotta run, we gotta check what's up with everyone.
T and Mo, come on, get up.
First, brush your teeth and go to the loo. Wake up, mommy, just get moving. Come play with me.
First, Bug thought he could reach the sun.
CITV, share a story.
It won't work. Next, he tried to create sparks. Still not working. I did whatever I wanted.
Draw My Life, Mo's bullying story.
Held them down, rubbed dirt on them. I thought it was funny. I've done all the stuff to them that my brother does to me. And now everyone does what I say.
Good as gold.
I don't have anything, unless you mean this. Oh, come on, your dad'll never know. He never even found all that other stuff. Mud face.
Why, I oughta...
And the BAFTA goes to Good as Gold.
You want to hold it?
Oh, shit, yeah. I'm kidding. It's heavy, you know? Hi.
Hey, guys. Thanks.
Shit. This was genuinely really unexpected. Like, we only got told like a week ago. So thanks, BAFTA, and everyone. Thanks to Wildseed. Hello! Thanks to Wildseed and the Disney XD.
Yeah.
Like, everyone. People who plugged us out obscurity, because this is weird. Thanks to everyone who helped, friends, family, or girlfriends who put up with us.
Yeah.
You guys. This is really heavy. Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Before we say anything embarrassing.
I don't think I'll ever be cool enough to wear a jumper to a black tie gig. That's next level of cool, that. That's next level.
Welcome, congratulations, Good as Gold. You've won a BAFTA. It's a good day.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Shell shocked. So shocked.
Yeah?
Just the word, like, yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, I'm speechless. It's such a thing. And you're like, yeah, whatever, guys.
Yeah, we're not speechless. We're just like
Genuinely
didn't think it would
dumbfounded.
happen.
Yeah, just on the edge of a breakdown.
Yeah, like we look dopey at the best of times, and now we look vacant.
Let's talk about Good as Gold. How important is sound on something like this?
What's the thing in animation? Sound is like 80% of the film. You've heard that phrase?
Yeah.
It's like, you get rid of the sound.
If you don't get the sound to hit the marks, it just doesn't look very good.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like a fart joke, basically, of a balloon deflating, and it makes the classic fart sound, right?
Yeah.
We spent a good, I don't know how many hours we spent.
Hours on a fart.
On a fart,
sound.
yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah,
So we're just calculating how long
like,
it should deflate
you can like double it. You can comedy is time equals tragedy or whatever, and a fart deflating.
Guys, a massive congratulations.
Now, in the age... It's the international award next, by the way. In the age of Brexit, you'd think we wouldn't have time for an international award. Being a staunchly regressive empirical nationalist, I, for one, am dead against the idea. Coming over here, taking our awards. Sickens me to the pit of my stomach. So, to say something nice about all these bloody foreigners, please, please welcome actor, writer, and BAFTA winner, Jim Howick.
Good evening. There are shows that transcend borders and amuse children the whole world over, so let's take a look at the nominees.
International. We Bear Bears.
Hey now, what are you writing there? Let me see. Highly suspicious, I'd say.
Yeah, this is super invasive.
Ice Bear has too many secrets.
It isn't invasive, really. I'm doing research on local bears. It's an assignment for my class.
Class for what? Kindergarten? Up top.
Elemental baby! What a heat my ball!
Nowhere Boys.
Rise and fall! Become the power, the source of all!
Andy, stop this! Look at what you're doing!
Look! One of my dad's tunnels! This way!
Peter Rabbit.
Quick, in here!
What? In there? But it's all muddy.
You're a pig. Pigs love dirt.
Actually, that's a common misconception. Wow, he knows some big words, doesn't he?
I could, of course, sell you an official Krusty Krab business tie.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Will the tie let me order the executive treatment?
Not on its own, no. But you could Krabby size the tie and get a set of business glasses for an additional $10.
Oh, I'd be stupid not to.
Well, you're half right.
And the BAFTA is awarded to We Bear Bears.
I'd like to thank you. Thank BAFTA in the name of Daniel Chang and Cartoon Network, and also in the name of all those bloody foreigners for this amazing award. Thank you very much.
Quality show. If you haven't seen We Bear Bears, trust me, you're in for a treat. That show is hilarious.
Congratulations, guys. Barely a year since the first episode.
Barely.
Barely.
Barely, very
I've
good.
got it in there. I wasn't sure you'd notice, you have. Since the first episode aired, and now you're on the winner's sofa. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I think it's lovely to be here again to pick up another award for an international show. Yeah. We're very lucky to have the content coming through from the US that we do, but also it's teamwork. I mean, we deliver here in the UK to huge audiences, and it's hugely popular here because of the teamwork that goes on in the UK and London.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Get back, you might win again. We'll see you in a bit.
Wish us luck.
Imagine.
Now, when I was a kid, I just assumed that TV networks and film companies just kind of magically were solely responsible for putting content on our screens. Little did I know that there were thousands of independent production companies furiously drinking wine and smoking cigarettes in Soho trying to mastermind how not to get kicked out of yet another commissioning meeting, right? These guys, they work their socks and their livers off. And to present the award for Best Independent Production Company, please welcome my own personal pick to win Strictly. A man so slick, I'm already calling him the young Trevor McDonald. Make some noise for the future of TV, Ori Adoba!
How good a job is Doc Brown doing, everybody? How good a job is this man doing up here? Can I just say, it is so nice to be in this room with so many friends. Love you too. There's one. There's one. That's nice. Keep voting. Thank you. But no, it's so nice to be here in a room with so many people that I started my career with. 7 would be nice. 7 weeks ago, mate. Come on, week 10. We're into week 10. We've got to whap it. But no, it's nice to be here when I started my journey, started my career. And I remember one of the first lessons that I learned actually in children's was the lesson of continuity. And about an hour ago, as far as BBC One was concerned, I was in the Blackpool Tower Ballroom. So good to know that the magic is still alive. Either that, or it's good to have Concorde back. Anyway, so the competition for this BAFTA award is almost as fierce as the competition on Strictly. All 4 nominees should rightly feel proud of the contribution they have made to children's television this year. These are the nominees for Independent Production Company.
Independent Production Company. Blue Zoo. Factory. Carrot Entertainment. South.
And the award for Independent Production Company of the Year goes to 16 South. Where are you?
Now, what do I say? I can tell you there's no speech prepared tonight because you saw who we were up against. You know, oh my goodness. Where do I start? Greetings from Belfast. 8 years ago, I decided, to try this whole kids' TV business, to give it a bit of a go. And there were 3 things that I said that were really important. Passion, heart, and quality. And over the last 8 years, I'm thrilled to have been joined by an amazing group of people who also live and breathe those 3 things. And those 3 things really, really, really matter. Some of them are here tonight, and that's everything from our production people through to our lawyers, through to our finance people, and also. Is he here? He's not. Richard, who's sitting down here from Northern on screen, and Ingenious as well. People who, you know, the kind of money guys, you know, they really are important. You know, we appreciate their support so much because they help us to make these dreams come true. I'm going to dedicate this to my 2 kids because, do you know what? They're the reason I do this. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, BAFTA. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, get off, man. Come on.
Independent Production Company of the Year. Congratulations. That is good, isn't it?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Get that on a badge, I reckon. And how does it feel to have your company recognised across lots of shows? It's a pretty special moment, right?
We are honestly stunned. We've won a few awards, you know, in the past. This is our first BAFTA. We didn't expect to win the Mother BAFTA, though, because this really recognises not just one show, but our slate, and really, I guess, all the things that our company stands for. You know, so we're really, really thrilled and stunned.
Yes. Speaking of going forward, you opened your very own 4-floor studio this year, didn't you?
Yeah.
So how's that going to kind of enable you to do more, and how are you going to benefit from that?
Well, so we're focused on growing, on creating and producing our own IP, and that's really important. So original ideas, homegrown in Belfast for the rest of the world, and we sell our shows. So Lily's Driftwood Bay is in 130 countries, and it's our own IP. It's hatched, grown, and sent off into the world from our studios. It allows us to do more of the same, really, you know, and. It takes a lot of people to do that. You know, the people on the sofa with me and behind are a fraction of the people that it takes. You know, and we're so thrilled to have an amazing team of people who believe in what we all believe in.
Good stuff. A hard question, but can you choose a highlight from the last 12 months, something that sticks in your mind that you absolutely loved working on? Or is there too many?
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Come on, Mark, you talk about Dolly Parton.
So Colin and I were lucky enough to go to Tennessee this year to record Dolly Parton, who features in a forthcoming episode of Lily's Driftwood Bay. She plays a chicken with an ample plumage called Nolene.
Finally, I wondered when she was going to tackle that role.
You know,
Nolene,
we went
Jolene,
and voice recorded her singing a bunch of songs, and it was fantastic.
It was also surreal.
And it was surreal.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she nice?
She was amazing. She was absolutely gorgeous. We spent 4 or 5 hours with her.
Yes.
It was really, really good fun.
I love that this has gone from being about your BAFTA to just, tell us about Dolly Parton. Give us the scoop. Guys, well done. Go and celebrate.
Congratulations. Okay, if you say so, then.
Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
Now time for Factual, the Factual Award. Factual. Here's an interesting fact for you. Despite weekly correspondence over the past 5.5 years, BAFTA is still not interested in creating an award for Best Black Guy from London who used to rap and now does comedy and hosting and stuff, which I think is outrageous. Nonetheless, to present this award, please welcome the star of one of the most popular children's shows on the planet and a friend to all animals. The legend is BAFTA winner, Steve Factual!
Thank you. Thank you all very much. Factual entertainment for young people is critical, vital, and particularly now. You know, it's so rare in the media that we have an opportunity to talk to an audience that haven't made up their minds how they feel about the world yet, and to have an opportunity to inspire their future passions. So this award is for those programs that fascinate and educate, that inform while being effortlessly entertaining. Let's see who the nominees are.
Factual.
My house is destroyed because of the bombing and...
The Boy on the Bicycle, My Life.
My house now is destroyed. We don't have any house now. We have hopes to return to Syria.
Whether you're a boy or a girl, don't panic, because it doesn't hurt at all.
Operation Ouch.
It's definitely more obvious for us boys because our larynxes grow more than girls, and so it pushes this bit out.
It's called your Adam's apple.
Ow, why don't you poke your own Adam's apple? It's more fun poking yours. Stop it, it's really annoying.
I'm setting off on a journey so close to my heart to discover how people stood up for what they believed in. I'll be meeting some of the people who were actually there and those who the march still affects today.
Blue Peter, the walk that changed the world.
Covering the 54-mile route in just 4 days. It's time to get started.
I was standing by a window on the 3rd floor when I saw a powerful flash.
News Wrap, Hiroshima Special.
I thought the sun had fallen down in front of my eyes. In a split second, I saw rainbow-colored rays everywhere. That was the moment the bomb exploded.
And the BAFTA goes to The Boy on the Bicycle, My Life.
Wow, that is super heavy. I'm going to put it down. Thank you so much, BAFTA, and huge thanks to CBBC for commissioning this, to Cheryl and to Cares, and thank you to UNICEF, who without this film, without their support, we'd never been able to make this film. To our team, Alison and Jack and Tamsin, who's at the back, who can't even make it up onto the stage, and to Steph, who's the other side of the world and can't be here, our lovely director, and also, most importantly of all, to the 4 amazing children who, without them, this is just an amazing film, and their lives have been turned upside down by war, and they're just amazing, and thanks very much to them. So this is dedicated to them. Thank you.
Awesome.
This is important for 2 reasons. One, because of the BAFTA, but also at the meal we shared a table and we were rooting for you. So congratulations.
Table 55.
55, all the
Guys,
way.
we're so proud of you. We sat down today and you said, there's no way we're going to win. We don't think this is going to happen for us. And look at you now. Here we all are.
Yeah, but you know, we were right at the back. Who wins when
we really were.
Tell us about The Boy on the Bicycle. It's an important show, especially for now as well.
In it, we follow 4 children in Zaatari refugee camp in Jordan. It's the biggest refugee camp in the world.
It's such a current issue, isn't it?
It's a really current issue, and I think people are shocked partly because of how extreme the situation is, but also, in a way, they're quite similar. They're kids that like dancing and music, and kind of, you know, they play in just the same way, and it's kind of the spirit of the child is the same the world over, whatever situation.
And in terms of looking to the future, are there any plans to catch up again with any of these characters and kind of go back and explore more?
We've tried catching up with the actual characters, but it's quite hard to keep track on them. One of them we know has left the camp. 3 of them we think are still there. But we're actually making a follow-on film now with the boy who did the voiceover, who lives in Bristol, and he's been in Bristol for 4 years and is kind of a very established refugee living in the UK, and he's now welcoming other refugees from Syria to Bristol, so it's kind of a much positive.
And the actual boy on the bicycle, in the film, he tries to go and get a permit to leave the camp, and he can't leave, and so he goes to the edge of camp and sort of sees Syria across the desert for the first time, and since he's arrived at the camp, and it's really moving. But he's actually got out of the camp now.
Him and his family
have left.
Amazing.
Okay, next up is the award for feature film. I released my first ever feature film in August this year. Yeah, it really reminded me of what the essence of filmmaking is all about. You know, why I really do it and what is truly important to me. That's right. Seeing a 50-foot projection of my own face. Brilliant. Brilliant. Look at that. for your consideration. Right then, I can't tell you how proud I am of the presenter of this award. I created a show once upon a time called 4 O'Clock Club. That got me my start in this business. I'm so proud of it. And I'm proud to say that one of the stars from 4 O'Clock Club went on to star in the highest grossing UK film of this year, my friends. Star of the BFG. Show some love for the incredible Ruby Barnhill.
Hello, everybody. What happens when a boy who's raised by wolves meets some friendly dinosaurs, some droids, and I knew I was going to get the wrong one. Metropolis is inhabited by animals. We're about to find out. Here are the nominations for feature film.
Feature film.
I got a job for you.
I'm not really good at jobs.
I need you to keep on the dodge and sidle up the loblolly past them horn heads. Just
The Good Dinosaur.
score off them rustlers. We'll cut dirt and get the bulge on them.
What? He just wants you to get on that rock and scream.
Don't follow me. Town is that way.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
No!
First, we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Zootropolis.
Francie, happy birthday. Number 2, there are some new recruits with us I should introduce, but I'm not going to because I don't care.
You said you wouldn't get mad.
Did you listen to anything Akira taught you? There's no place in the jungle for these tricks.
The Jungle Book.
You do this in the man village.
But I'm helping Baloo get ready for hibernation.
Bears don't hibernate in a jungle. What are you teaching him?
Not full hibernation, but I nap a lot.
Okay, so without further ado, the award goes to Zootropolis.
I'll keep it quick again. It's been a great year for film. It's been a great year for Disney. On behalf of Rich Moore, Clark Spencer, and Byron Howard, John Lasseter, Andrew Milstein, we'd like to say thank you to BAFTA. My personal thank you goes to the sales, distribution, operations, marketing, HR, finance and operations team, and legal. They are the best in the business. Thank you very much. Have a very good evening. Thank you.
Best feature film is a brilliant film. It's very funny, and I've seen it. I loved it. For Zootropolis, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Jeez, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy on behalf of Clark Spencer, Rich Moore, and Byron Howard, and all the team back in Disney Animation. It's great news for them.
I love you. I feel sorry for you because you're on your own, having
Yes.
to memorise 85 names. You're doing a speech by yourself, like, who am I thanking? What's going on?
It's
Was
okay.
it tough going up there?
No, it was okay. This is our 5th year doing it, so I've been here 5 years, and it's the first time we actually won. So it's actually...
You've been waiting for that
Well, we've had
moment.
all 4 nominations, so we were in a win-win-win-win situation. So it's
Yes.
just
Oh,
which
right,
one we
okay.
were going to win. So
That's
no,
a good place to be, isn't it?
Good year for film, good year for Disney, so we're in a good shape.
Absolutely. Zootropolis is such a brilliant film because it's one of those ones that crosses from kids to adults. There's a lot of funny jokes in there. How does that, that film, did you know you were going to make it? It was going to be so successful like that?
I think the fact that we won the kids' vote and the jury
Yeah.
vote, and the film is about tolerance. It is about prejudice to a degree, or acceptance. So the fact that that's resonated at both a kid level and a more adult judge level, I think speaks volume for the filmmaking, the storytelling, and what was delivered.
And why do you think the BAFTA Kids vote is so important?
No, it's I think it's over 45,000 kids voted, so they're the ones that at the end of the day you can market, you can position, you can tell them what they want, but at the end of the day they know what they want, and the fact that they're the ones that voted it, I think is the highest recognition you can get.
Okay. Moving on to the award for presenter, for which I present a presenter to present an award for a presenter to one of 4 presenters. It's Presentageddon. Please welcome one of tonight's nominees, an absolute bleeping ledge. It's Gordon Ramsay!
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Obviously still fast asleep. Did you enjoy dinner? Wasn't it amazing? All cooked personally by Michel Roux Jr. His brief was to keep the portions to a minimum. Come on. No one's told him it's Sunday double time. Now, this award is for presenters that children and parents want to invite into their living room again and again. They have the special skill of drawing an audience in and keeping them enthralled. Let's have a quick look of them all in action.
Presenter.
I'm rubbish! I'm gonna do it until you say something, mate.
Ian Sterling.
Don't think I'm not brave enough to carry on. I absolutely will.
So it's just like that. You get the idea.
So now what I want to do is put Saturn and its rings in the darkness of space. And we need to get Saturn spinning.
Maggie Adderin Pocock.
She spins.
And now you guys are going to be the sunlight, hitting the icy rings of Saturn. Go, sunlight!
Ta-da! Check me out in my bee suit.
Naomi Wilkinson.
Oh, oh.
Bee suit?
Oh, no, I thought you meant this saw. You didn't. I'm a bit embarrassed now.
Most awkward.
What? Alexander and Chris Van Tulleken.
Sand? What's going on?
Well, one minute I feel fine, and the next minute I just feel so frustrated and angry, and I'm just in a bad mood.
So you called an ambulance because you're having mood swings?
Yeah.
Dan, this is not on. You don't call an ambulance just because you're having a mood swing.
Sorry, Jan.
Amazing. Congratulations goes to... Brilliant. Ian Sterling. Well done.
About time. Man. Oh, I did not expect this. Thought it'd be funny and I'm all emotional. Damn it. Oh, just quickly, it's £24 for a bottle of wine, but beer's free all night, just so you know. Just found that out earlier on. Can I just genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, to all the other nominees, I should not be up here. I'm not a presenter. I didn't get enough attention at school, and now I do this. You guys can actually present, so the nominees, well done, all of you. Like, you're incredible, so well done to the nominees. I'd like to thank Patty Moore, my director, Chris Hume, who's sort of my sales producer and mainly my drinking buddy, Sarah Harkins and Yvonne Jennings for execing it. Well done to me. I've done a lot of the work. Well done to the Ricky Gervais's mate for hosting. Good job. Thanks. I've messed this up. Thanks. It means the world. Oh, my mum's here. My mum's not here. So thank you, Mum. I love you. I love you, Mum. I'm looking for a wife. Table 17 ladies. Have a word with her. Thanks again. Cheers, Doc. You're smashing it. Thanks, everyone. Good night. I love you all. Thank you, CBBC, BBC Scotland, Cheryl Commission Series 5. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.
Yes. That's dreams do come true. That is a beautiful thing.
Nominated 3 years in a row. Finally, you're sat on the winner's couch. You've taken your time, Ian.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. If Leonardo DiCaprio lived in a bed set in Queen's Park.
Sure.
Same.
You think he does? It's quite expensive, London houses. It feels mad, man. I've won a BAFTA.
In front of your mum. Your mum's here as well, right?
My mum's here. She's left, though.
Has she?
She doesn't like getting in the way, so she came and got a photo taken, and then she said that she didn't want to be in a photo.
So she's now left the venue?
She's well, yeah.
She's a busy lady. She's got stuff to do.
And I slept in today. I was meant to meet her at 10:30, and I woke up at 12:30.
Nice.
What's her name?
Alison.
Poor Alison. I mean, you've
I
been...
love you, Mum.
There you go. Why is it nice working in the studio like you do and being around kids and...
Funny is funny, so you've got to be funny regardless. It doesn't matter. And the good thing about being with kids is you don't worry about how you're dressed or if you look cool or if
you've stolen your suit.
or if your suit's got a security tag. I've still got a security tag.
I did pay for it, though.
Hashtag top man. But you don't care because it's children watching. And if you want to look cool in front of children, you're a weirdo. You want to entertain children is what you want to do. So you can sort of be funny, and which I like doing, and entertain people, which I like doing, and you don't have to worry about all the other stuff. You can just do that. So it's really nice, and I get loads of my mates on, they're all comics, and they all do stand-up for grown-ups, and like some, especially someone like Ramesh Ranganathan. People say, we wanted him on that show, people were like, weren't sure. He's funny, so he comes on the show, shock horror, he's funny. So that's what I really like about it. You just get to do what you want to do.
And do you have a lot of say over who comes on?
Yeah.
Is that why I've not been on?
Yeah.
We're not really involved in this,
on BAFTA.
What's up? Congratulations, man.
All right, okay, drama next. Drama. I've actually moved into a bit of dramatic acting myself recently. I'll tell you, with all the tension and the tears and the emotional, snotty close-ups, it's way funnier than working in comedy, man. Way funnier. And to present this award, we've got Doc Martens' lovable receptionist, last year's BAFTA winner for her portrayal of Mary, Queen of Scots in Horrible Histories, the hugely talented, the lovely Jessica Ransom.
Hello. It doesn't matter who your audience is, good drama has got to have a fantastic story, great characters and brilliant production. Boxes which are all well and truly ticked by tonight's nominations. So let's take a look at them.
Drama.
Kazima needs to stay here, but we need her to as well.
She'd do anything for a mate.
The dumping ground.
When our friend Frank was living on the street, she looked up to him. Yeah. When he got scared, she put his money back.
She always helps other people when they're in trouble. So now we need to help her.
Sign the petition! Let Kazima Taco stay!
And so we all helped each other to remember.
Hetty Feather.
And we found a way to make our memories last.
That's not a prayer book. No. It's a special order.
Sometimes, sad things just happen, and nobody knows why. But whatever the reason, remembering Monica always brought us together.
I don't believe this.
Rockets Island.
It's only from Winston Churchill. Do you know, it's amazing that he ever got to be the greatest Briton. Why? Because his handwriting and his spelling were all well bad.
Got your bag, darling?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Refugee.
Things have changed, there isn't a choice.
This is the hall.
We are stuck in the middle of a war zone.
And the BAFTA goes to Refugee.
Thank you.
BAFTA very much. Thank you to Stuart Porter and Peter Vile for their faith in this project. It's a big project for us as an organisation, so we appreciate it. Thank you to Bob Ellis and Jonathan Green, who produced the film, made the film happen. I'd like to thank all our cast and crew, especially those who were so generous with their time and resources to make this possible. We don't have a lot of resources, so a lot of people gave a lot of themselves, and we're incredibly grateful. At this strange and in many ways quite alarming time in the world, it's a real privilege to be among all of you who are doing such great work to help the young people of this country be the very best people that they can be. So keep up the good work, and thank you again.
Refugee, obviously an important time to talk about that subject. You must be proud, and yeah, how's tonight shaping up? It's going pretty well.
It's going extremely well. We are still in recovery, really.
Yeah.
Very, very surreal. We are overwhelmed. I mean, literally overwhelmed with the win. So, but yeah, no, we are just very proud that this is going into schools where teachers can use it to discuss very important issues with young people.
Yeah.
And to be up against some of the people you were in the category, like Hetty Feather, for example, and to win, that must be an amazing feeling.
Surprising.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's a recognition of what it's an issue that's been not out of the headlines all year, and to be honest, I'm as thrilled that BAFTA recognised that and how important it is to be engaging with that subject for kids as as anything else.
Absolutely. Have you had a chance to get any reaction from kids from watching it, and how it's affected them?
Well, we've had our two lead actors are young kids, so obviously they've had the experience of seeing it, and neither of them were given the script when we were shooting, because we wanted them to have as spontaneous a reaction to every scene that we put them in, and they were both quite blown away by watching it. I think it is a tough watch for young people, without a doubt. But it ends on a note, on a gesture of kindness, and I see it as a film about the importance of small acts of kindness within. I think that's how we can all contribute to trying to help a big, complicated situation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a short piece. We're annoyed. Why wasn't it longer? Why did you feel like you had to cram it all into to such a short space of time? Because there's a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
And a lot to cram in.
Yeah. Well, it's purely because we are. We work for a website that makes short films specifically for teachers to use at the beginning of a lesson, just to kind of kick off discussion. So we tend to keep them fairly short, just to not take up too much of the lesson.
Was it tempting to ever go, we could just make a really cool
The first cut was how long?
It wasn't too much longer. Bob and I are in a constant battle of Bob's a former teacher.
Shorter?
Bob knows how important it is to maximise discussion time in the classroom.
Okay.
I'm a sort of lifelong filmmaker, and obviously so I err on
longer.
If anything, Bob has held you back.
It's an incredible vice for all us filmmakers. We always have to fight the urge to put more stuff in when brevity can be better, and I've learnt a lot from Bob in that respect.
Good stuff. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Yeah,
Go and
well
enjoy
done.
the rest of your night. Well deserved.
Are you not entertained? Well, you should have been by our next lot of nominees. It's the BAFTA for Entertainment. And we got a proper presenter for this one, proper. She's the face of The Voice. No, they would have turned those chairs around for my opening performance this evening. Please welcome the beautiful Emma Willis.
You weren't lying. They are well heavy. I would turn my chair for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hasn't it been brilliant this evening? Seriously. So good and so funny. Okay, so this year's nominations have entertained us in 4 very different ways. They have wound us up, they have amazed us with art, they have cooked for us, and they have transformed our homes. Here are your nominees.
Entertainment.
That's not the worst of it. I think I drank too much juice.
Oh, no. Art Ninja.
I need a wee.
I think I need one too. Oh, guys, you're making me need one. Oh, at least we made some Fantastic art. Oh, look at the wee.
Do you like it?
I love it. That is epic.
Do you want to go inside and see?
The Dengineers.
Come on, let's get in there. That's it. And my. Oh my.
How cool is this?
Mr. Cookie Monster, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we have a quick selfie?
Even Dad can't resist meeting a real star.
Matilda and the Ramsey Bunch.
That's not how you do a selfie.
Oh, how'd you do it?
You not even know how to do a selfie.
Yay!
We got it.
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
Is that good?
That beautiful.
Mark's oblivious, but will he film some bits that can be shown around the world?
Sam and Mark's Big Friday wind-up.
I don't believe you'll buy this. Meine Bodem is sehr Jürkende and Fleckerde.
Mark doesn't realise, but what he's actually saying is, my bottom is very itchy and spotty.
Mein Bodem is sehr Jürkende and Fleckende.
It's quite good, actually.
Okay, the BAFTA goes to... Sam and Mark's Big Friday wind-up.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. I must just say a very quick thank you to a couple of chaps, Dave Beardsall and Ed Thomas, who grew and nurtured this show through its first 4 series. And a large part of this award belongs to them, certainly. I'd like to say a big thank you to Helen Buller for entrusting us, the 3 of us, with this brand. Cheryl Taylor for her continued enthusiasm. And a very hard-working and talented production team and crew, and of course the 2 boys with their names above the door, the fantastic Sam and Mark. And this will mean so much to all of those people. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Good night.
Sam and Mark's Big Friday wind-up.
Check that out.
Yeah,
What's
once
that
again.
right there? It's a BAFTA. Well done.
Guys, how do you feel?
Great.
Stop messing around. Use the microphone properly.
Yes.
Well done, Steve.
Thank you.
Well done, Dave. Well done, Sid.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question was, how are you feeling? And
we feel
giddy is what I'm getting.
fantastic. It's so pleasing to be able to take one of these back to a team that work fantastically hard for so many weeks and love the show and with a passion that I think shines through every episode, and they will be over the moon.
You can see how much hard work everyone puts in. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We've got the Christmas special coming up soon. Tell us about that. What can we expect?
You know what? Can I just say that the reason Sam and Mark aren't here is because they're recording.
I was going to say
tonight.
this is their last.
Hard-working gents.
So you know, talk about amazing. In fact, is this Sam ringing me now?
Is it really?
Get him on the phone.
Can I answer?
Sam Nixon. Yeah, Sam
Does he
Nixon.
know?
Sam, we're actually doing the behind-the-scenes interview bit with Lindsey. Can I put you on? Yeah.
Sam, it's Linz. Did you know that you won?
No, we do now.
Turn that up a bit.
We're at the rap party for Series 6, and I've constantly been refreshing the Twitter feed of BAFTA all night.
Have you got no signal, love?
This is Mark, and I kept on looking at Sam in the corner, and he kept on having a frown. I thought, well, we haven't won. And then he did like a jump in the air, and I thought, oh, wait a minute, either he needs a wee, or actually, we might have won this.
I'm touching the BAFTA. Yeah, it's in Sid's lap. You've won.
Thank God you're not here. We were just praising you. I'd be ashamed if you heard what we'd said.
We miss you, Sam and Mark.
Yes. Well done, team. There you go. You can hear it live. Yeah, brilliant. We'll call you when we've wrapped this.
Enjoy your evening and enjoy that BAFTA. It's well deserved. We love you all.
Bless
Love
you, gentlemen.
Well done.
Love you.
We're almost done. Keep my chicken warm. Daddy's coming home. Our next award is a big one. It's Channel of the Year. All right? And to present, stomp your feet for a 2-time Olympic champion, ranked the #1 female rower in the world, Helen Glover.
Thank you very much, and I'm so excited to be here, and I am massively honoured to get to present the Channel of the Year award. So let's have a look at some of the innovative and massively creative from this year's 4 nominees.
Channel of the Year.
CBBC in action.
Reticulated python.
Gotcha.
Will eggs people.
Go to sleep.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
True Tune.
CBeebies continues to be the most loved channel for the UK's preschoolers and their families, constantly seeking to inspire our youngest audience with groundbreaking content across all genres and platforms. CBeebies, fun, trusted, truly distinctive.
Cartoon Network.
You guys are the guests of honor.
What a team!
It's showtime!
And the BAFTA goes to CBeebies.
Put this down. Oh dear, hang on. I'll get myself sorted out.
I'll put this here for you.
Thank you, and lovely to meet you. Come backstage. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's not often I'm lost for words. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too, Katie. Thank you. Thank you so much for this, for BAFTA and to the jury for this award. It has been a year that I'm so proud of what CBeebies has achieved this year. It's now a multi-genre channel, and it has a multi-platform offering everywhere. And I'm so proud that all of you deliver amazing content for our audience, and they absolutely love it. So many of you here play a part in delivering the very best to the very youngest audience, and I have amazing support. Sitting over there, James, Alice, Jackie. I probably ought to mention Joe Godwin, oughtn't I, because Joe's here. Everyone in BBC Children's and BBC North. My fellow controller, Cheryl, congratulations on all the CBBC awards tonight. Jackie Edwards, I'm not sure where you are in this room, but to you and the acquisitions team. Great to see Hey Dougie win tonight. I think there are quite a lot of Dougie hugs going around tonight, aren't there, guys? Sarah Harkins and the in-house Scotland team, thank you for everything that you do too. So many people support CBeebies and me, and that's so much appreciated. Scheduling, presentation, marketing and audiences, business affairs, channel management, and everyone that I haven't written down here, but everyone who supports CBeebies. Special mention to Alison Stewart, my my friend and colleague of 25 years, who leads the in-house Salford team with such passion. Thank you for delighting our youngest viewers, particularly this year with stargazing. Great that Maggie's here and nominated. Shakespeare, ballet, the CBeebies prom, the second one, and this year's Christmas show, which was our take on the Nutcracker. It's diverse, it's inclusive, and it's all about working together. And I thought I might just send a copy to Donald Trump. I think he might learn something from it. Thank you to the amazing independent community whose dedication to our audience never, ever wavers. I'm delighted that Topsy and Tim won tonight. A lot of people thought I was mad when I said I wanted to do drama for CBeebies, but thank you for making it happen to everyone at Topsy and Tim. Every year, all of you in the independent community deliver incredible shows for CBeebies and in an ever-changing landscape. And there's someone who helps you do that, and we've actually seen him tonight, thanks to Billy. Michael, who's been very, very ill, and he is much loved, much missed. He's making good progress. I saw him last Sunday, and my grateful thanks to him, and we look forward to having him back with us next year. To Michael. And if you'll just indulge me, I'd also like to thank my family who sustained me through life's ups and downs, and my wonderful husband Ian, and my sons So and Daniel. They're sat at home while I'm sort of here in my fancy frock, and they make sure that everything works for me, and they are just brilliant, and they've supported me over the years. Finally, this is for our audience. I really do hope that CBeebies plays a part in making them happy, resilient, and tolerant children for the world of tomorrow. Please don't stop what you're all doing, because I think they need us more than ever. To the audience.
Perfect. Listen, that was such a beautiful speech. And you, well done. How about that?
Okay, congratulations. Channel of the Year, that's pretty special. Obviously, lots of CBeebies shows get nominated, but to win Channel, how does that feel?
For me, this year, it's really, really special. I think we've done some things this year that no other broadcaster would do. We've done Shakespeare for preschoolers. We've done another CBeebies prom. We do ballet with the Northern Ballet.
It's quite a spread of shows, isn't
We
it?
do a Christmas show every year, and this year we did the Nutcracker up in Sheffield with events outside for our audience, and we had 10,000 people through. And I just think it's the love that people have for CBeebies and the people who work so hard. I tried to name as many people as possible, but I know I forgot some people, but it takes a lot of people to deliver this amazing content that we do for our audience. And, you know, I was delighted to see Topsy and Tim win. It's one of the top performing shows we've ever had on the channel. And everybody laughed when I said I wanted to do drama for CBeebies. They just laughed and said, well, how, you know? And of course the audience love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, it has been a very special year. You know, and we had Tim Peake doing a bedtime story from space. I mean, that's amazing.
Just a normal
just
day,
amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges, do you think, with your audience? Because they're preschool, so catering for them, I imagine, can be quite tough and very different to catering for the sort of the 6 to 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I think it's about knowing your audience, and I think that's what's really special about those people who do work for CBeebies. They really get to know their audience. Obviously, it's very different from making older or even adult programs because, you know, we aren't the audience, so we have to make sure we know them and we spend time with them. And you always get amazing responses and insights if you actually spend time with them. That's why we have the teams who do the stepping out, who go and take ideas out. And also everybody who makes programs. Most people who work in CBeebies have been doing it for quite a while. And I think the more you do it, the more you love the audience because they just adore what you do, and you can never underestimate them. Yeah, they come out with just brilliant comments.
What's some of the best things that kids have said about your shows?
Well, I think sometimes you get letters from parents, and they said that one of a letter from a mum, the little boy had watched the Midsummer Night's Dream 5 times, and actually went round the the house saying that he was William Shakespeare. I'm
That's
William
pretty
Shakespeare.
cool, isn't it?
This is what I do.
But for a child of that age
exactly.
to be
and I
tuning
think
in
that's
and-
it. We can't ever underestimate them because we're opening up the world for them. So we have no right to think what they can or can't comprehend. We should open up the world and let them decide and let them enjoy the world. And I hope what we do is offer a really broad range, a rich portfolio of programmes. And I mean, for me, it's about being diverse, inclusive, doing all the things that make a more tolerant world.
Absolutely.
What's lovely tonight is they really have decided, because you're sat next to your friend the BAFTA there.
There it is.
So go and enjoy it. Go
I will.
share it
Thank
with,
you
with
so
the rest
much.
Of the
I want to
channel.
go and take it round to the rest of the
Yeah,
team.
do it.
Good
Off
work.
you go.
Thank you ever so
Well
much.
done.
All right, our penultimate award tonight is for animation. To present, we've got the star of ITV's new drama, Tutankhamun, and the BBC's The Last Kingdom. She's smart, she's gorgeous, she's Amy Wren.
Hi. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put some glasses on because I can't actually see a thing. There we go. So many things go into making any animation. A great idea picked up by talented writers and then given to a huge team of animators, utilizing computer technology combined with good old-fashioned penmanship to bring it to life. The nominations are as varied as they're brilliant, so let's take a closer look.
Animation.
We're still the Wattersons.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
I guess it's like what people say. Without money, you're nothing. Yeah, literally. What's wrong with your mouth? I don't know. What's wrong with his face? What are we gonna do? Actually, I think it's worse than that. When you don't have money, your whole world falls apart.
If I'm not mistaken, we are witnessing the glorious arrival of the internet.
Counterfeit Cat.
Well, they say it can be a blessing or a curse, a magical place where every dream and every nightmare can come true. But mostly it's a place where people buy and sell stuff and watch videos. Oh, and it's in the Canada.
Oh.
Shaun the Sheep, the Farmer's Llamas. Stickman.
Whoa. I'm not a stick. Why can't you see? I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman. I'm Stickman.
And the BAFTA goes to The Amazing World of Gumball.
We'd like to thank the channel, Cartoon Network. Thank you so much for supporting us through our crazy journey on Gumball. We'd also like to thank the amazing crew we work with, a lot of whom are here. There's two. We couldn't make this show without them. It's a huge endeavour, so we'd love to thank them. We'd like to thank BAFTA for supporting us, and that's about it. Anybody else?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I better take that.
I feel like we're getting to know you, Team Gumball, because you're back in this room again for Best Animation. Congratulations.
Thank you, but we multiplied.
Yes,
There's more of you. We like that. It's one of those things that adults love it, kids love it. So why do you think that is? Why does everybody love it? And why is it winning BAFTAs?
You're a child.
Loads of real jokes. Doesn't talk down to the audience, I guess. Yeah.
How do you keep coming up with such brilliant ideas? It seems to never end, and it's winning and winning and winning. Is there more in the locker to bring?
That was season 3, and we're on season 6 now. So there's a lot more coming.
So we might be seeing you every year
Yeah.
on this couch for many more years to come.
Can you tease us of anything to come?
Well, we're gonna discover more about what is actually the amazing world of Gumball and whether it is that amazing or a little bit creepy and stuff.
I like it. Bit of an exclusive there. Guys, we're going to let you go.
We made it, guys. We made it. We made it. Final award of the night. We can get on with partying and whatnot afterwards upstairs. It's a special moment, this. You'll all know if you've been before. It's a special award. And we've also got a very special presenter for this. Someone I've looked up to my whole life. Current Children's Laureate. Incredible illustrator. I'm hoping to impress him with the sterling work I did on my front cover there. So I've done a little rainbow. Look. I'm going to show it to him after. So please welcome the one and only Chris Riddell.
UK Children's Laureate. I'm very important. I just wanted to tell you that. My best friend, Heike from Germany, she congratulated me on becoming UK Children's Laureate. She said, "I'm so delighted, Chris. You have become Children's Laundrette." I stand before you now as Children's Laundrette. What a wonderful evening. It has been a fantastic evening, full of really, really good, heartwarming stuff. This is the icing on the proverbial cake. The recipient of tonight's special award is one of the UK's leading animators and storyboard artists, whose career has spanned over 40 years. Peter Weston's designs have brought to life best-loved animated characters across many celebrated feature films, TV series, commercials, and short films. Peter graduated from St. Martin's School of Art in 1974, and in the summer of that year got his first job for Larkin's studio. Lasting only 3 months, he successfully redesigned the company letterhead. You could call it an unremarkable start in the business. With a passion for animation, he saw an opportunity to join BM Animation as a runner, learn his craft from paint mixer to trace and paint, in-betweener, and assistant, fledgling animator. After a short time at the BBC animating some title sequences, followed by a stint in Hong Kong, Peter returned to the UK and joined Hibbett Ralph Animation, and credits Jerry Hibbett and Graham Ralph with playing a significant role in his future career. The breadth of work he produced with them led him to being selected as a key animator on Disney and Amblin's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Over the course of his subsequent career, Peter has played a key role as animation and storyboard artist in critically acclaimed and award-winning films and television programs. He also played a key part in the promotional films to introduce the public to the mascots for the London 2012 Olympic Games, from 4 specially written stories by the wonderful Michael Morpurgo. Over the years, Peter has taught his skills to groups of aspiring animators at the Animation Workshop in Denmark, Royal College of Art in London, and both Bournemouth's Art Institute and University. At the start of the millennium, I illustrated a series of books called Something Else for the author Catherine Cave, about a small creature who does his best to join in with others, but he's different. No matter how he tries, he just doesn't belong. I was flattered when I learned that my illustrations would be transferred to the screen by Peter. I'm proud these lovely stories can now have another life off the bookshelf. When you hear Pete's name on a project, you know that you're in for the most beautiful, detailed, and creative animation you could wish for. Here's a little biopic of Pete's illustrious career.
Peter Weston's early influence would have come from his dad, who was a brilliant illustrator.
Pete told me that one of his earliest memories was his father working in Pete's bedroom.
I've seen his father's artwork, and it is beautiful.
Following in his father's footsteps, Pete then went to art school at St. Martin's to study illustration. One of Pete's first jobs was at BM Animation. So he was mixing paint and tracing.
I must have first met Pete probably in the early 1980s. My partner and I were running Hibbert Ralph Animation. We did a lot of commercial work. That was our bread and butter. We did a big one called Lager of La Motte, which involved a lot of intricate drawing.
His timeless search, his quest, that lager.
You need someone who is going to be diligent and patient, drawing all of that armour, all of the detail. Not all animators can do that very diligent stuff, and Peter could.
The taste beyond time.
One of Pete's greatest achievements is working on Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's one of the reasons that I got into animation.
Oh, God! Oh! No!
Remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother, I talked.
Spielberg came over to do Fievel Goes West and picked up on that pool of freelance animators, by which time Peter was one of the key animators that he would have been after.
I met Pete because when I'd left National Film School, I'd made a short film called The Hill Farm, and Channel 4 commissioned the next film, which was called The Village. One of the other animators, who's now my business partner, Neville Astley, said, well, maybe you should talk to Pete Weston. The great thing about Pete is he'd like to challenge. He worked on a sequence in the film where the main character's being chased by a lot of the angry villagers. What was nice about that was that Pete really made it his own. We did have a lot of fun doing the film. I mean, animation is a slow process, but we'd had a lot of sort of banter and stuff in the studio. And I think Pete is about 10 years older than me. 10 years to me now doesn't seem such a big deal, but when I first met him, you know, he felt like a veteran.
Stressed Eric was something that was brought to us by the writers. Peter came in to help on that, and I think this was when he began doing some storyboarding too.
Look, I've got to go. Listen.
The first time I met Pete Weston was when we brought him in to animate a title sequence for a series that we were producing for ITV called Pong Whiffy. We wanted something special. It was fantastic to have an animator in-house, animating hand-drawn in the traditional style. Pete adapted and saw that the gap in the market was going to be storyboarding, which we wanted to keep in the UK. And he storyboarded on several series for us, Cramp Twins, Metalheads.
No way, not me, no chance. But Bob, just think of the exposure. Think of the audience you'll reach.
After Metalheads, we moved on to a Canadian co-production called Something Else, which was based on some books illustrated by Chris Riddell. It was a very, very tough show because of the detail in the characters. But that's where we started to see Pete's amazing draftsmanship. I know that he laboured over them a long time, trying to make the drawings as beautiful as the original artwork.
Something, come on, get up! We've got to stop the moon from being pink!
Blue Zoo first worked with Pete in around 2006 on Quiz, and we went on to do a string of work with him. The real joy with Pete is when he first came in, he would only storyboard on paper, but he always liked to evolve, so he learned how to use a Cintiq, he learned how to use different software, and as well as helping us, he then went on to teach other people the same techniques.
It's early morning in Bolton. There it goes. The last great girder Grandpa George helped to make for the Olympic Stadium.
I was asked to direct 4 films for the London 2012 Olympics. Michael created the world that the mascots inhabit, brought to life by Pete and myself and a bunch of other artists. Pete and I worked together on commercials for over 30 years, on and off. But this is the first time that we'd really had an opportunity to work together on a longer form piece.
I'd worked with Peter on Horrid Henry. Pete has a wicked sense of humour. Horrid Henry is anarchic. I think Pete's a grown-up Horrid Henry, actually.
Your old mate Ralph here.
We wanted borders for Snowman and Snow Dog. I knew Pete was the right person to do the downhill race. It was going back to hand-drawn storyboards, and he'd been working on the Cintiq for, I think, some time, and he was a bit going back to the pencil. We try to do little quirky things to put yourselves into the film. And so Pete put himself in as the snowman, which starts off the ski lift.
Pete made a great storyboard artist because of his experience in the industry. He knows that somebody else is going to take this panel on and have to animate it and make it live.
Ta-da! Animation is a very friendly industry, and Pete is one of the loveliest people in animation.
Here comes the good part. Shh.
Peter's early work inspired me to be an animator, and I'm sure the work he's done right up to this point will inspire generations to come.
Without people as incredibly talented as Pete, we wouldn't have one of the best animation industries in the world.
The special award is presented to Peter Weston.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. That's a fabulous introduction from an illustrator and a newspaper cartoonist who is one of the best in the country. And I admire him for his draftsmanship, which is incredible. So it's a very great honour to me that Chris has presented me with the award. Thank you so much to Team BAFTA for putting together a fabulous brochure spread. I mean, I thought it would be a double-page spread. It's a quadruple spread, and fantastic what they've done. The film, I love the film. There's one or two things there I didn't do, I have to admit, but well, we'll draw a veil over that. It was like looking at my life flashing by at 24 frames per second, or, you know, if it's TV, 25, you know, let's not argue. Anyhow, thank you, BAFTA, you've done me proud. I'm very grateful to the jury members who decided in their infinite wisdom to give me this year's special award, when it should have gone to, well, fill in your own blank. Whatever, I would like to acknowledge all the studios, the producers and the directors who gave me amazing opportunities throughout my career. I'd like to thank my late mum and dad and all the friends and colleagues who have guided and recommended me through this journey of 40 plus years, the good, the bad, and the not so bad. I've been particularly lucky and privileged to work with many highly talented individuals in Britain and now around the world. And they taught me that I've often produced my best work in collaboration with other people, you know, in teams both big and small. Making children's entertainment is always a team effort, as we all know, a collaborative adventure. And life would have been a little duller if I hadn't met you all and been taught to work and play to the full. And I'm glad to say, in turn, I've had the opportunity to pass on a little of the knowledge I can remember to a younger generation of filmmakers. That experience has taught me to keep a mind open to new talents. And indeed, I have had the pleasure of working alongside many of my ex-students, and I wish them continued success in their own careers. It's been hugely rewarding to work in the world of children's entertainment. I've had a fantastic amount of fun over the years. and it's helped to keep me young at heart. I hope many of the kids who watch our efforts will be inspired to follow in our footsteps. And I can now finally reveal to you... Sorry if this looks a bit dodgy, but life truly does begin at the age of 64. So, for all my friends and colleagues in the business, I accept the British Academy Children's Special Award 2016 and dedicate it to you all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Huge congrats to Peter.
A special award this year to you, Peter Weston. There it is in your hands. What's it like to be on that stage and to be recognised by BAFTA on another night?
It was the most fantastic experience of my life, and I felt actually fine about it. You know, I didn't burst into tears,
Okay.
and I felt quite calm. But you know, at the same time, I'll probably wake up tomorrow morning and think, did it happen? Did that really happen?
When you were a key animator on something like Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Yep.
did you know how iconic and how huge and worldwide that was going to become?
I think when I joined the film, and it wasn't right at the start of the film, they'd already got into it by about 3 months. They realised they needed more animators than they'd actually taken on, and I was one of the first of the later animators to be taken on. And almost immediately, I realised when you went in the mornings, you'd see the day's rushes, or dailies as the Americans call them, and just in pencil form, you saw something mind-blowingly new, original, better than almost anything I'd seen. And I thought, wow, you know, but it was so exciting. You know, like it was there. You could see the magic.
Why do you think animation has, you know, that magic? Obviously, Space Jam was coming out, Blu-ray re-released.
Yeah.
And that magic kind of lives on through all generations. And what is it about animation that's, you know, so special?
My father was a comic strip artist, and he told me, you know, that's the kind of way you should go. You know, look what this guy's doing. You know, that's what you should maybe go for. And I thought, yeah, that looks good, you know. But I wouldn't have known at the time how you did it. As was made clear, I had a long apprenticeship before I got, you know, good enough or to a point where I could, you know, perhaps animate.
Where do you think the future of animation is looking now? What do you think?
I'm seeing stuff tonight. I mean, Gumball is new, fresh, interesting. It's using techniques that, you know, you could only now do with the aid of computers. But what's nice is it's got drawing in it. It's got great design. It takes from everything, and yet it's its own thing. Hey Dougie is another great bit of design, and Grant is someone I've known since he was a runner, in actual fact. So, you know, again, it's sort of like, you know, you're just seeing people coming up. And I don't have any doubt that there'll be another generation, you know, like following them, that they'll probably teach, you know, things too. And there's just so much going on at the moment that it's probably even better than when I sort of started in the business.
Because there's been so much change, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Because you've kind of mentioned some of that tonight. Sitting here in 2016 must be, you know, like you said, very different to sitting there in the 70s.
You see, the technology has come on so fast, and because I had to try and keep pace. I think there's a point you get to in life where you just think, I just can't keep up. You know, the kids are so much faster at using computers.
This says otherwise, right there.
I got to a certain point with it, you know. I'd still say, and I was saying it to some of the children that I met tonight, you know, and they asked me, how would you get into animation? I said, do learn to draw. Because if you can draw things, if you can draw people, you know, figures, animals. I went to London Zoo this summer and was drawing the animals. If you can observe things and draw it and get it down on paper, If you end up doing it on a computer, you've just got that backup, you know, that you've got a vision. A computer's not going to give you vision. It's a tool, isn't it?
Do you think the way that we tell stories through animation has changed? Or do you think it's more just the technology, or has both changed?
I think storytelling has changed, and I think it's faster paced. It has to be. And, you know, as we saw today, there's films being made for children that are about very serious subjects, like cancer and things. So it's going in all sorts of directions. But, you know, I certainly think the state of animation, certainly in the UK, is in a very healthy state.
In a good
at the
place.
moment. Yes, it's very much
All
so.
right.
Yeah.
Final question. Congratulations. Well done. Well
thanks
deserved,
a
of
lot,
course. Are you going to go on the dance floor now, or are you going home? What are you doing?
I'm going to go on the dance.
See you on the dance
Oh,
floor.
I love that. Not even hesitation,
Hey,
he's there.
let's go.
You're already there. Give the mic back. Go. Go have
Western,
fun.
congratulations.
And that is it. Thanks so much, guys, for coming down. You know, I was thinking about talking about, you know, what a messed up year it's been and how important your work is. The way Kay, CBeebies Channel of the Year, that speech, she nailed it, so I don't need to add to that. You know what you're doing. Keep doing it. So I think all I say before we get onto the serious business of drinking more, I'm way behind you guys, you know, I'm angry about that, but that's nature of my job. No, I just want to say, like a lot of you had no reason to know this. I've been in show business 7 years now, but I was in youth work. I was a youth worker for 12 years before I got into show business. I worked with kids way longer than I worked in front of cameras and presenting and hosting and all of this nonsense. And watching young kids grow up and get inspiration from the little things that you guys do, honestly, it would blow your minds if you knew how important some of the tiniest things you do are to like 1, 2, hundreds, thousands, millions of kids. It's nuts, seriously. So just always take pride in what you're doing, man, because you never know who it's going to affect, who it's going to inspire. And you lot are an inspiration to me and an inspiration to generations of kids. So keep doing what you're doing. Congrats. Thanks for coming down. Thank you, BAFTA. Thanks to the waiting staff. Thank you to everyone for making this evening possible. Good night. Thank you.